That guy got fucking slammed.
Of the Invitational, 6 events we've had, half of them belong to North America, and this one is for TSM.
What's up, dudes? What the fuck is up, dudes? What the fuck is up? All right, guys, today is the first day of Pro League. Logging to Ubisoft. Did somebody get into the mainframe here? Wait a second. Have I been fucking... Is Skynet attacking? How did I get logged out? Oh, guys, we actually might be cooked. We might be cooked. We might be cooked. Wait, what was my password again? Anybody in chat know? Update. Update. That right, dude. You gonna watch NAL? Yeah, we'll watch a little bit of it. See what's up.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
See what's up.
Balls.
I may or may not have U.S. currency on the line today. Hashi, read me the 3. Thank you. Do I miss Pro Play at all? Listen, the only time I will ever truly miss Pro League is when I'm not playing, is when I'm at the event in the crowd watching people on stage. Then, only then. Online, don't care. Watching an event from home, don't care. Sitting there in the seat, watching them play, seeing a dub, then. Then and only then. Optimizing shaders. What's up, caddy crew? What's up, Nathan?
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Anti-cheat. I'm already seeing fucking cheater clips on Twitter, guys. I don't fuck with this. I'm not jiving with this shit yet. Wait, dude. Dapper, is the YouTube stream fucking shit? Are you here, Dapper? Bro, this YouTube stream looks like ass. Wait a sec. I told you, bro. YouTube stream looks like shit. YouTube stream, restream looks like shit. Check input under live stream quality.
You said
no,
it, man.
On restream.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
That's good, Papa.
YouTube stream looks like shit. YouTube. How do I do this, bro?
You said it,
No,
man.
I don't want that.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Dude, it actually looks so bad.
You said it, man.
Wait, how does this Twitch stream
Nobody
look?
fucks
Does
with
this
the
looks okay, right?
Another one for my goat boat
Twitch
charm.
stream looks pretty good.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Wait, why does this look so bad? Wait, dude, no, actually, no way, bro. I'm already getting fucking rollback. This is my second day of launching Siege, and I get rollback. Are we for real? Who the fuck was cheating? Who the fuck is cheating against me on a 24-hour rank stream on the first day of Siege X? Who the fuck's doing this? Who the fuck was cheating? It should tell you. It should be like, it should be in there somewhere. Be like, oh, career replays, it like lost, but then cheater game, cheater rollback. Good afternoon, H. High or low audio? Yeah, what is this? Dynamic range high, low? This is new. This is a new setting. I didn't see this before. Wait, what? Did they get rid of? Wait, what? They got rid of the fucking, wait. Gunshots and explosions sound realistic while enemy movements are dynamic and responsive. Low. Okay, so low is. High is hi-fi, and then what the fuck is low night mode, or is that like more like TV? Because hi-fi gunshots and explosions are super fucking loud.
You said it, man.
Fake, they're the prime. Next. Vitor, take the prime. Barry Dash, Barry with the 3. Another one for my goat. Another one. Another one through the 3. Dr. Pride with the tier 1. Philly with the tier 3 for 23. God damn.
What's up,
was
D?
good, dog. Tier 3. 23 months. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. My love, dude. Thank you for the tier 3. The fucking absolute phenomenal tier 3 sub out of you. Calzino, take the prime. Hashi, Remy, the 3. Meet Dipsy, they the 2-1. Conversation, they the 13. Fake Cab, already got you. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Alright, guys. Well, sorry. The YouTube stream is going to look like shit today. I will attempt to look at it another day, but I'm sorry it looks like shit. I'm trying restream because my other multi-streaming method kills my internet because it's literally 2 separate outputs of like fucking whatever the fuck it is. So now I'm doing it all through one. Go to accessibility. What about accessibility? Jesus, they the prime. Fuck my ass for not they the prime. New audio settings. I mean, the only new one as of right now is the they changed dynamic range, but I think they just I don't know exactly what they did, but it just seems like they consolidated. All this other stuff has been in the TS. Tinnitus muted. Somebody didn't watch the settings video. Somebody didn't watch the fucking CJX, the best CJX settings video, and it's fucking showing.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Yo, my 4th month.
4th month. Thank you, Vitrus. Thank you for the 4th. Play with blur, you're crazy? Yeah, dude, I don't want my fucking screen to go dark when I'm getting shot at. You're gonna be tweaking, bro. Dude, my cat... I'm telling you, bro. Every time, if I don't close my office door, they sit on my mouse pad. I think both of them, actually. I think both of my cats, they come in here and sit on my mouse pad.
Close quarter reshuffle imminent. Stand clear of action zone.
Also, what happened to my frame, bro? I'm at 350. Also, I just got a stutter right there. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that one bit. What do I use on the new dynamic range? Whoa. That was a huge stutter. Wait, is this gonna be my experience today? Oh, that seems better. Have you on and work? Just said fuck my ass. Oop. Oop. You know the risks. You know the risk of turning on a Beaulo stream. Everybody should be aware. Never, if you guys are ever around your family members, never have my stream on unless you guys got a hot grandma or something. Then and only then. You may present me to your family. On a real note, anybody got some hot Grammys? Are we ready for Pro League today, guys? Are we ready for some Pro League today? What about hot grams? We'll take that. Reveal your audio settings. Low. I'm on low right now. Actually, wait, we should experiment. Okay, I guess it's only other audio. Dude, it seems like somebody... Wait, did somebody fuck my settings up? Feels like I'm on 4.3. Maybe this is not a pistol day. Holy moly. Let's do a 1x. Grandma says with your aim you can come to family dinner. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna be able to taste grandma's sweet apple pie soon. I'm actually talking about apple pie, guys. Do not get weird on me in chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, my fucking, like... dude, I gotta clean this mouse pad off. My, like, fucking tracking is so bad right now. It's, like, spotty. Planning on watching any of the Pro League games today on stream? Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon so. Which channel will stream the Pro League? This fucking channel. The fuck is Chef inviting me for? No, 0.8 Chef? Wait, why is this grayed out? It's like I can't leave. 0.8 Chef? What the hell are we doing?
Well, I mean, what are we not going to do? You tell me. Are you ready to pump and dump?
I'll give you one game. I'll evaluate. I'll see how the DayZ fucking rearm servers
you
are
don't
treating
want to
ya.
give me one game, do you? Because
Oh,
you'll
I'll
be
see.
here all night for one game.
One game, huh? You think you can lock me down? You think you can trap me in
Oh,
for
I'm gonna
a
lock you. I'm
10-game
gonna lock you.
contract?
Yesterday was a good day, and I did bad. So that means today's going to be a good day. I'm going to do good.
All right. Wait, you can get voice bug?
Hey, let's get so don't count this game. Count the next game. Don't count this one. Count the next one.
Are we fucking serious? I can get voice bug going
I'm just
into a
looking at the
game?
other team, and I'm just thinking, you know, this one, we won't count this
No,
one. We'll
no,
count the
we
next
count
one.
every goddamn game. This guy's champ 4, bro. This guy's fucking
Huh? Yeah. Well, you're in it now.
You're in it, buddy. Yo, Icy, 200 bits. Got affiliate today. Progress. Let's go. Let's go, dude. For the 200 bits, man. Appreciate you, dog. Congrats on the affiliate.
Does anybody else have a mic?
Affiliate status.
Do you have a mic? OPE? Best Beaker? Do you have a mic?
Well, this guy's
We're
got.
gonna need a full.
This guy's got tier
Hey man,
4
I'm
ace
just asking if
badge
you have
here.
a mic. We got to get this ELO. This is no joke. I'm on a 1-game contract right now. I need your
said
help.
it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Yo, everyone's fucking blocking me, dude. Oh, I don't have my exit lag on. Oh, my God. Exit lag, no.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Stutter, bro. What's going on? Calculate the prime. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, dudes. Much love, dudes. Is it like worth? For me,
Hey,
it is.
just out of curiosity, do you play big ball or small ball when you go to the shooting range?
I do the dummies. Yo, they have Mario. Care for break. Care for break here, Legion.
Gotcha.
No way.
They're getting suicided.
Nice. Amaru jumped in, I think. Top break, probably? Yeah, in break, I think. 2 in admin, 1 shield, 1 Amaru.
They have a shield.
Oh, I'm gonna restart my game. Yeah, this actually might be over fast, guys. They are taking their time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna send the cams. Be a little good boy. Whoa, what is that guy doing? What is that guy doing? Yeah, I actually want to make it back. What shield? We're banning Jackal? What shield were they running? Monty?
I don't know.
Motherfuckers are trying to ban Jackal? Are we for real?
That was closer than it looked, to be honest with you boys. We just got to
No,
lock
good.
in a little bit more call.
He's just a 5-4. I wanted wider. I wanted wide body.
I think if we get an Azamai, maybe a Fenrir's, I mean, we'll be dangerous. Just my thoughts.
Make sure we keep a smoke here, guys. Keep a smoke. Nice. Nitro smoke. I don't know how I'm feeling about the pole shotgun here, but
Oh, he's bouncing on it. You see why my name is Bounce on it?
yeah,
He's just bouncing.
I'm seeing that now. The ending got in front of R6, what game was I going to GoPro in? When I went, well, listen, when I was playing R6 and I got good at GoPro, I was never really anticipating going pro in any game. The idea of going pro came from R6. If I kept playing CS long enough, I probably would have gone prone in whatever the fuck that's called. CS, yeah.
Have you played any cheaters yet?
Yeah, I actually got Elo back today.
Damn.
What the fuck?
We played
Yep.
a cheater yesterday, and we haven't gotten Elo back yet.
Ooh, we got ourselves a bad fucking bathroom rotate. Man, first game back, I got a fucking diamond champ stack already, bro.
Explosions, admin. Lots of explosion.
Grim on CO or counterpel. He's on roof now. Yo, a lot of stutters already. This patch is fucking my shit up. I'm getting packet loss. I'm getting frame stutters. They're out to get me, bro. Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Good top spiral. Good top spiral.
I think it's suicide.
Name was top spiral. Might jump out
Yeah,
to
suicide's
bathroom.
out.
What did they just open up, bro?
Suicide.
Suicide.
What the fuck is suicide?
Good shot.
He dropped off. Graham should be like 50.
Same as his bathroom window. Nice.
Nice.
Damn, this guy's fucking
Just have
big.
another WNBA. Have another. Why not?
Make sure you keep watching the spiral.
I'm gonna look smart.
I'm holding yellow with you guys here. Oh. Why are we trolling Vigil?
Where?
Wait, whose fucking laser was that?
I'm just gonna play long desk.
You said it, man.
Vigil
Nobody
is
fucks with
trolling.
Jesus.
He began to the front. Nice. Last guy, I think, swimming out the spiral could be Skylight.
Some yellow.
Easy money.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Those guys on controller. Your
Great round
Z,
from
the
WNBA. Love to
3.
see it.
The 3, thank you, dude. The Demos.
No termite for below, you think?
Nah, it's all good.
All right.
Got your creator code yet? Oh, I didn't actually check. Hopefully. They said it would be working by today, so. So you want to go mirror here? I'll try to trick the wall for a little bit. Alright. I'm not tricking shit.
Oh well. That's awkward.
It's all good. I'll give you guys one mirror trick. Title. I'm using a different program in multi-stream to reset my settings. I did it as pin.
Let's get physical here.
I also don't know.
We got them on the ropes now. They're scared. They've seen what we're capable of.
Put the code on yesterday, it works. Oh, does it actually? Yo! Someone want to start top for a little bit? They're gonna take piano. Nice, good shit.
Oh, it's beautiful. Great work.
Good shit. Care for
Have another.
Care for a back hit, guys.
Yeah, I got back. I got back.
Actually, let me do this. Let me drop it. They have an Osa. This hole's fucking sucks. Thought I heard a thing. Oh, brother.
They're going. They have an OSA shield behind on the right side.
Yeah, I got the right OSA shield.
I don't know how that just.
Wait, is this guy fucking boosted, bro? Yo, he's on the boosted fucking thing. How's he even doing that? I'm in a pickle. I'm in a bad spot. Wait, how do you even get the fuck up there, bro?
Okay. What's that breach?
The OSA shield, that's how you do it. Whack as hell. Whack as hell, dog. I don't know if that's...
That was not ideal. That was not ideal.
Actually, you know what? A mirror ban first round on console would be pretty good, actually, if they go CEO. Mirror ban CEO. And then when they go garage, you ban one of the wall denials, and then they're
Here,
fucking
you guys
site
in maybe
shit.
Discord together or something? No?
Mm-mm.
No.
Alright.
Mm-mm.
Well, we really got to coordinate, you know? We got to work together somehow. We got to find the chemistry that's not really there. You know what I mean?
Zell's at the
You
prime.
said it, man. Nobody
I agree with
fucks
that, Chef.
Jesus.
Hey, I think we just got to put something together. We got to start throwing spitballs on the board and see which ones stick and which ones fly, you know?
Spit
on,
on
guys.
balls. I like where your head's at, Chef.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to get suicide open, but I'm not going to commit suicide.
There's a bandit. I don't know if you're going to be able to crank that.
Oh, we got a
Hold
Twitchy.
up. Here, you know what? No. Wait, who are you? Go Ace.
Twitchenstein
Go
can do
Ace,
it, right?
brother. Go Ace, brother.
Go, oh, Ace is banned, my good friend.
Okay.
Habana?
Well, we don't need that big of a hole on that. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, we need big holes, let me tell you.
Here. You and I can come with the wall. I can nail the bandit off. That means I can't get a reception desk open.
Oh yeah, Bandit is not having it. I'll tell you that
Did you
right
put it
now.
on already? I can try to nade.
Oh yeah, it's on. It's on it. Yep.
Give me a
I'll
sec.
tell you. Big hole. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna nade. Nading now. Right. I don't think I got the shit off. Dude, that's like the second time. That's the second time I've tried to fucking nade that. I gotta look at that actually. Second time I tried to nade that, I never get the battery off. I actually don't know the lineup.
Well,
It drops in your stream? Yep. This is a brutal first game back, guys, since my 24-hour. I am not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think I've gotten a single
this is a
actual
smorgasbord.
gunfight.
Oh man. Tried to get him with a surprise, it didn't really work out.
I mean, that was surprising for me.
I mean, this is just. We're on hell's door
It's
here.
all good, guys. Yeah, honestly, dude, I was hoping for a nice, easy transition back into Siege. Instead, I got this fucking death stack, bro. Fucking Osa jumping on a fucking garage outside. I don't know why we're being.
I mean, we might as well just let them have whatever
get
they want.
get the. Yeah, fuck Cade. Fuck it.
Yep, get the, he's banned. We got him. Whew, tough one, huh?
Oh, this is not going to be good for the KD. Oof, this is not going to be good for the KD one bit. Wait, when does Pro League start? Ooh, the Clash, of course. Is he fucking... Dead, oh, brother.
Flash right now, yo.
Who's Mav?
Yeah, it's got frag.
Chef, can you come secret side over here?
We're currently,
Yeah, you're
never mind.
good.
Yeah, I can cut.
Now that Clash is dead, we should honestly just work him back here.
I'm coming yonder here.
Never mind.
Wait, what?
It's all good. Oh, chalk the game, guys. Was he here there the whole fucking time? I never heard a
man.
crack. I never heard anything.
I think we might have to assemble some compatriots, you know what I mean?
Well,
I
I
just don't
might
know if we
I
can-
might go watch Pro League after this. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, alright. Hey, I don't blame you. I mean, this is just, I mean, we can't even, I mean, I don't know, this is a, this is like, I don't even know what to call this. This is porn without the fun. They're just pounding us and we're just here. I mean, look at this. Don't you dare surrender.
Yeah, great first game on.
Bro, you think JJ beats
yes.
Medi?
Say that what?
No, it is not
You
happening.
don't think so?
It's also envy. Don't slander.
Okay, my bad. Envy.
Fucking Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Bingo!
Well, hey, GG's guys. You know, I'm also gonna blame that game on the double void bug. I should blame on that one. GG, chef. Sorry, chef.
Hey, man, I mean, hey, you know, it's not, you don't have anything to apologize for.
Godspeed, chef. Gotta restart that thing. Yeah, fucking God, way to just fucking throttle me first game on. Make sure my exit lag is on. I think no, I'm pretty sure Pro League is starting now, right? Let me see. Rainbow Six Siege X fucking esports. 6 esports. Oh, it's in the pre-fucking show. I'll let them fucking hash that out. In 15 minutes. Wait for the timer. See if there's a timer or something. Ah. Oh yeah, that was a bad game. That was a bad first game on. I don't think I did a single point of damage. I'm gonna be completely frank. Did you change title? No.
He's finally got it. He's joined the team of Org.
Wait, so what's the fucking lineup for today? Who the fuck's playing? Shopify, LG, M80, NV, C9 Wildcard, DZO3, SSG Cruelty. Oh man, I already know the KD went down, dude. I'm pissed. I am pissed. Where's my fucking... Oh, we're still there, bro. Fucking big, but that's bad news. That's bad news. Wait, do we play another one, bro? I actually thought it would be fucking like just about hitting it by now. Wait, actually, hold up. Shopify, LG. Dude, what a sick fucking... What a sick page, bro. You see Bambi split play? Bro, it's fucking LG, man. LG slander. I will forever... I will... The players... The players, maybe I'll slander every now and then. LG the org, I will slander every day of the week. Oh, brother. Elite Clash Bun. Oh, wait, do I have it? Oh, Elite Clash Bundle. Fucking W. Wait, headgear. And one of these bad boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, is there any cool uniforms? I mean, there's that one. You see the update? Yeah, my fucking game keeps stuttering on this update, bro. Oh, the code! You're right. Good shout, Ange. Good shout. Good shout. Alt. Hold up. I need a... Oh, fuck. The code. The code. Expiration date. Excuse me? You're telling me this doesn't just sit there? Wait, actually, honestly, considering my code didn't work the first day, this is actually a W. This is actually a W move, actually. Wait, that's actually, you know what? Thank you, Ubisoft. I didn't fuck with you. I didn't fuck with you having my code inactive the first day, but since my code was active the next day, now I fuck with you. Now I fuck with you. Oh my god, guys, the creator code is active. Beaulo code in the shop, guys. Main menu, boom. Boot your game up. You're like, damn, that's a sick Clash Elite. Damn, that Esport Legacy bundle with the Pin Crusher Beaulo SI 2022 skin. Yep, that's my skin, by the way. You're like, man, I want to buy that. Guess what? Ooh, wait, it changes in the game? That's cold. You guys want my name on your goddamn shop? Change code? Beaulo. Use code Beaulo in the R6 shop. And it resets every 2 weeks. So once you put in my name, put it in the calendar, 2 weeks, and then you put it in again. And then you put it in again. And then put it in, you'll be feeding families. Feeding families. W move Ubi. Oh yeah. Ugh. Click on console rank. Let's see the points. Yeah. Boom. Console. Is that what you're talking about? Oh wait, hold up. Let me wait. Where'd the esports thing go? Wait, when is this starting? 4 minutes? Wait, I gotta add a fucking stream shit real quick. Stream deck. Stream deck. Man, I feel bad, bro. I rolled up on Chef and like 1 game and I fucking dropped 0 kills. I just fucking leave. What's that fucking Isn't there like a meme? It's like fucking show up, do some dumb shit, don't elaborate, fucking leave. Nice. All right, let's see. Full cam, intermission, tic tac. Wait, I don't know if I got enough fucking panels on this shit for this. Wait, what is this thing? It's like you fucking swipe. Oh, that's whack as hell. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually whack as fuck. All right, OBS. OBS scene. Display. Does it work? Go. But now I gotta go boom. Wait, boom. W. Opinion and stomp into G2. I think it's good for the scene. It's honestly, I mean, if you guys think about it, it's like fucking it's kind of like what happened when I went pro and like bringing fucking eyes to the scene, but now it's just fucking all the console kids. It's all the console kids and fucking Jinxie, so it's even like amplified. But here's the thing. I feel kind of I'm a little scared for stomping because it's like I don't know if necessarily. So listen, guys, G2 used to be good. They used to be pretty fucking good, and now they're kind of they've been going through some. They haven't really been doing good at any events, like literally at any event. And dropping Uno, which maybe was warranted, but again, role wise, like going to stomping. I'm just a little scared. I'm a little scared because Stompin's first debut on a team of quote unquote high caliber players, and they are high caliber players. Maybe just the system hasn't been working. It's like I feel like maybe the support system around Stompin might not be the best, and there's gonna be like a lot of pressure, and he's gonna be kind of like I don't know the best way to phrase it, but it's like a team, but you're still kind of like a lone wolf that can't be molded. Like they'll still help him, right? But I don't know. I'm interested to see. I'm just a little scared because like I know his place, and I know the pressure that he's got on him, and you got to be in a good environment for all that. It's a big gamble. For who? I mean, for G2, it's not even fucking really a gamble. It's just popular player. They know he's good, and they're already pretty shit at events. So it's like,
Welcome back to the NAL. I hope you guys were able to stay on top of everything that we threw your way in the pre-show. And if you weren't, or you're just tuning in, don't worry, we're going to be walking you through game by game. But this is the first
There's no IG on
game
G2.
of the
I think
NAL
it's
here in 2025.
LMO.
Shopify Rebellion
Thought it was Uno for a
going
bit.
Up against Orgless. And when we're looking at
I know it used to be
Shopify,
Almo, and then I
they picked
thought,
up
wait,
Soy. You've already
it said
discussed
4
before, but
minutes. It said 4 minutes. Fucking 6 minutes ago. Now we're at 7 minutes. Are we for real? Well, it's good for Stomach to get experience. I mean, yeah. But you also have to think, listen, guys, when you're on a fucking crazy contract, it's not like Stomping's getting experience and he's like, you know what, guys, thanks for the experience. I'm out of here. Doesn't work that way. He's locked in, dog. Probably. Yeah, you can't say thanks for fucking moving me out here to fucking Scotland. Thanks for fucking getting me on the team, G2. I'm good. But also it's like, yeah, it's just, regardless, it's gonna give him experience, but he's gonna probably be there for a while. Or he fucking stops playing, but he's not gonna stop playing, so he'll be there for a while. Ooh, Dave. King Dave in the chat. What's up, dog? What the fuck is up, dog? How's that wrist? How's that wrist feeling? Better? Well, how better are we talking? Better as in like fucking, putting the mask back on, the fucking having the bat signal up in the night sky type shit, like that kind of better.
You said it, man. Nobody.
Yo, be lucid with the prime. Tunadu Pluggy with the 21. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. What the hell? Wait, this guy's fucking... Wait, Epic? Is he fucking Epic trying to fucking mog here, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Wait. Wait, who the fuck is Epic? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've actually... Is this new? Is this guy new? Wait, he was on JJ in February. I've actually never heard of that guy. What the hell? What the Beaulo doing? Nothing much. Nothing much.
Thinking there's too many uncharacteristic or variables.
Ooh, maps here, maps here. Ooh, Banky. You're taking Troy Canadian to bank on first game of the season. LG, bold move. LG 7 or Shopify 7-2.
Confident they'll be able to take advantage of the fact that Orgless doesn't have as much cohesion as they do. They just need to play their game.
No more pain every day type of better.
Crazy. And I think
We love that. We don't want our king to be in pain.
You have to break those defenses apart. There's a lot of ground to cover. Orgless could just lose.
You been playing it all?
Of not being coordinated enough to take time on the clear.
You been playing anything?
Yeah,
Getting your wrist back in action?
Now at being Bank, I am a little hopeful for Orgless because we're talking about that element of surprise. Bank is one of the biggest maps in our pool, and it does a lot of coordination. So on one end, sure, Orgless can look good. They can pull a lot of upsets, maybe a little surprises, maybe have an ace up their sleeve. But on that forefront of then it Bino on attacks, you are going to have to be clearing everything through and through, top to bottom, making sure all your pieces.
Yeah, go Shopify. I
are
hope
done
Avi
from
gets
step
all the
1 to
kills.
Step 2 to step 3.
Yep.
And that is exactly where I need to see Beano being tested. This is a great map for them to be tested on. But again, if Shopify just plays into their strengths, plays into their basics, they're going to be fine.
So does that mean that for the prediction you would go for Orgla?
No, absolutely not. You're out your mind if
tried.
you think that I'm
Any
going for
supplements you
Orgla.
take before matches?
Shopify, and I feel like that's probably like the unanimous one here, but
Back
when
on
it comes to the
TSM,
Browns,
I
Orgla is gonna be able
I
to
wouldn't really
away from
take
them.
anything, but I would have
Bang.
Pojo piss in my
You
mouth.
want to be maybe a little generous?
I think it
That would
depends
be the
entirely
only
on
real
the side
enhancement I would
Shopify
take.
Rebellion starts on. If Shopify starts on defense, I think they 7-0. I think if they start on attack, I think they 7-1.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm
Instead of like you sitting here like theory crafting, I'm just gonna be throwing it over to our
That's gotta be a
casters who
PvP.
already maybe they can give us. And also, welcome
Yep.
guys. You're gonna be casting the first game of Siege X in the regional.
Yep.
Yeah, we are. I'm actually very excited to do that. This is gonna be our first
Intero.
time
Wait, this guy's got a
officially casting this
fucking.
game as we-
This guy's got a fucking badge. This guy's got a badge in the game now. Hello, hello. What are we watching? We're watching Spoit Pro League, guys. We're watching Spoit Pro League, guys. No other player matters. No other team matters. We're watching Spoit and Pro League. Watching Spoit and Pro League today, guys. Spoit is on this team. We're about to be watching Spoit play against a bunch of chumps. This is Spoit Pro League, guys. Spoit Pro League debut. We're watching Spoit today. Spoit in Pro League. Chat.
Obviously, this is an organization that entered
You
Siege,
said it,
picking
man.
up that Sonic score.
Nobody-
They wanted
Louis
to
the
have
Prime. What is
results.
this
Now,
music?
Didn't exactly get it back at SI. Didn't get to go to Rio.
This volume
and after
mixing is fucking shit. Yo,
185
sound
days
engineers, get your
since they
fucking
joined
shit
Siege,
together.
they will now
Spoit's
be
playing in
their
Pro League today.
First ever game in the North American
We gotta be
regional
dialed
league.
in
So
today.
They're gonna be hoping that
Spoit's
Spoit can
playing.
provide that extra firepower that the desk was talking about.
Wait,
And if we're being honest,
Spoit!
they got a little
Spoit's
bit
played
of
in Pro
love
League,
for that
guys.
Matchup. Orglis are going to come
Spoit.
into this game as the underdogs, the only unsponsored team in the North American League.
Who the fuck is
Couple
this
on
guy?
their
Show me
roster, but,
Spoit.
I mean, the desk was also talking. How many rounds do we think Orglis are going to get?
Dude, this
You know,
bro,
against a
music.
team
Come on,
like
man. Let's turn it down a little bit more.
Predictable.
Wait, they gave Eddie the fucking EWC trophy, bro? Are we for wait? Eddie was at EWC? Oh yeah, they were.
is very aerodynamic.
Whoa.
He's gone for the buzz cut as both.
I actually fuck with that Troy. That's a good look, Troy. I like that Troy.
Fun fact, just down the road from me, they're going to be in Toronto for the, I think, pretty much all of the North America League.
Let me see that again. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He kind of giving me Jason Statham vibes. He kind of be giving me Jason Statham vibes. Fucking, what is it? Like, what's that one movie, Crank? Where you just fucking run around, fucking
Aerodynamic. He has gone
killing
for
dudes
the
and like
buzz cut
fucking somebody in the
as both
street
he and
because
Spoiler at
his
the
heart's gonna
slash
explode.
LFO, and
Take me to the
they
bus
kinda got
stop,
dropped on their
Troy.
heads just a couple days ago. They came in thinking they'd have an
Transporter?
organization. Now they're going to be competing.
Nah,
without
not
one.
Transporter.
Whether a team
I don't
will
know
pick
what the
them
fuck
up
that
at some
is.
point during the season remains to be seen. But not all hope is lost. They've got some newer players on the team, but let's not ignore the fact that 3 of these 5 guys have all played on land before.
Yeah, it's
Balled
a great
it in, and
point.
that's
Eddie,
Buzz.
Pixro, obviously, summer of last year, were able to make it to a big LAN event, and then of course.
Who's on the
Beano
music,
as
dude?
well.
That's what
There's
I'm
some
saying,
luxury.
bro. We gotta dial in sports play today. It is indeed great. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. You guys don't know ball, bro.
Didn't, win any games,
No ball
but I think
knowledge.
We're just happy to be there after a
Yeah,
more
you guys only know the fucking new Statham movies, which, to be quite frank, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like every new Jason Statham movie is the same. Actually, let me rephrase that. Every Jason Statham movie is the same, but they were just better before. Guys, we're watching Spoit today, by the way. Spoit and Pro League. Spoit and Pro League. The Meg. Well, isn't there like 3 Megs, bro? Isn't that the whole thing? It's like the Megalodile. Wait, no. That's the crocodile. Megalodon. But, like, isn't there only one of them?
You know, I'm hoping that we do see a strong showing from Orglis. The Deaths were also talking about, you know, the side start for this
Like,
game.
it's like the
They'll give
fucking, it's like the
defensive
goddamn
start
Jaws,
on bank,
bro.
which-
It's like fucking, there's a big, gigantic great white shark. And then there's another bigger great white shark. They're at 2 megs? No. Cap. Cap as fuck. Who the fuck are these guys? Nice. Sports on screen, guys. Crank, where Canadian used to tease his tongue. With car batteries to keep the heart rate up. Honestly, that's real as fuck.
12. We are talking 4
Do you guys know
months
Troy
of
Canadian is in
no
the nipple clamps?
active gameplay between
We were this was a
Shopify
very
Rebellion
this
and
was actually a
Opacity.
crucial bonding moment
So,
for
it's
him
been
and
a-
I
it's
on
been a
DZ.
drought. You know, the off season has moved around an awful lot over the history of our esport. Right now,
Where's
it's
Ambi? He probably doesn't have his
situated
camera
in
on.
the months after SI. Obviously, you had Reload coming in and kind of taking a place of where majors have been in the past in May. Shopify Rebellion is so confident in this team and I guess this roster that they picked them up despite being omitted from the R6 share program, which is frankly quite surprising. You know, there's obviously
Ooh, dark as
there's been lots of
fucking
talks
what
about
the hell?
economics of esports. Our esport is not immune to the same issues that are going on
What
around
is
the entire
what are these
globe.
colors?
And if Shopify is coming in and saying, you know what, we don't need to sell skins, we have confidence in this team, maybe we make it at a later date, but we want to pick up a good team right now, I think that speaks volumes for the roster itself. And that was before sports. Now you add one of the most highly coveted players that has touched this game in probably the last 3 to 4 years.
Wait, do we gamble
And
too?
on paper,
Prediction, guys.
They're a pretty scary looking
Prediction.
team. We'll get into the operator bans and myths.
Who's got
as
it?
an
Dapper, you
immediate
got it?
change. If you haven't watched CJ, you're going to be a little confused as to what's going on.
Yeah, we'll have 4 operators banned off right at the start. We saw Castle and Ace go down. You'd expect.
I
them to
honestly
fall.
it would be hard to implement this in ranked, but in comp this is actually sick. You do the fucking 2 and then you get the 1 later.
Hard breaches to protect that top floor elevator wall, the Kanto wall as it's often called. There goes the Habana. Castle and Mira both being taken off on the side of Shopify, so it will not be available to Orglis. The options for attacking teams on what they want to ban get a little bit wider. We see a lot of Kaid bans on Bank.
Whoa,
We
look at
see
all
a
the
lot of zombie
hellos.
bans on Bank,
Wow, I
but
bet Troy's
Castle Mira, super
living
common
it up right
combination
now.
as well. We will play with these 4 bans for just 3 rounds, and then
Versus
each team
Dapper
will
not
get
me.
the
I
ban
know
of 1
Dapper's
operator
on
ahead of round 4,
a
and then
computer,
we'll play with that for the rest
on a
of the half.
PC. He's
Then
got
at the
fucking
halftime,
he's got
things will
capabilities.
Reset, and we'll get 4 completely new bans. Because of course, you're only banning operators for the enemy team that will not follow over to the second half.
That's not
unless the
Fens.
enemy chooses to ban the same operators that you did. So
The
a
thingy.
huge change. I know a lot of pros were talking about it. I know some people were
You're on PC?
skeptical of
Wait,
this,
you are?
this map or this operator ban system coming into it, but we saw a lot of positive feedback from pro players, from viewers. You know, it enables a lot of creativity, and this bank strategy where you ban out the double ranged hard bridge.
Troy, these guys didn't ban Monty?
Examples of it.
Yo.
You might not see it for this basement
Wait, what they
strat,
ban?
but when we
They banned fucking Habana Ace. I mean, I can see the appeal on that, but bro, you're playing fucking Bank against
massive
Troy.
hindrance for Shopify
What the
Rebellion.
fuck are you doing? First of all, you're
Now,
playing
if you
Bank
watched Reload
against
and you
Troy.
saw
What
these
the fuck are
maps
you
get
doing?
Played, then
And then you're
probably
playing
gonna hear a lot of what we're
Troy
saying
and Bank with
for the second
Montia.
time,
What the
maybe
fuck are
third
you
time,
doing?
Maybe the 10th time, depending on how many matches you watched. But maps have been slightly updated. There are 5 maps that, with CJX's launch, have received a new coat of paint. Bank happens to be one of those, and not only does it look a little
the
bit different in
demo
terms of
shotty.
textures and in terms of lighting, but there's also what Ubisoft calls destructible.
Wait, is this guy playing
invisible
Rack?
that
What
have
is
been
this? That's a
added to
class.
this map.
Nobody fucks with the
Things
Jesus.
like fire extinguishers that you just saw
Hola.
to the left of Spoit that can be shot and will create smoke.
Do they have the warden
Will
in
obscure
sight? They
some
do have the
of
warden in
these
sight.
other attackers or
What do they
defenders.
have else
obviously
here?
work both ways. Orglis rushing now inside of server, and it's a shield-on-shield battle.
Wait, yeah.
Canadian taking on Eddie. Right now just trying to slow down the Monty, but there's Zambi to do some follow-up. Kixrow is no more. Down goes the Fenrir, and Fens is taking some damage too. Clash got a rework. This is something that we'll talk about later on or in this round, should it play a pivotal part. For the time being, they have
Wait,
failed
MB
to force
first
Eddie out of his
NAL
position.
kill
They've
in
used a
CJX.
considerable amount of gadgetry up to this point.
Yeah, interesting strat from Eddie so far until just now. Hasn't
Oh,
really used the
fuck.
new mechanics. Now he'll fight Canadian
What the
one-on-one and
fuck?
come out with the win. Okay, close range. Monty not the same as it used to be about a year ago, and so that made it a bit tougher of a gunfight for Canadian. Eddie trades it back. I was about to say I don't love this strat. It's common clash strategy that we saw before.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. These bans are at this ban system's fucking sick, bro. This is actually
It
sick.
does struggle sometimes to get the clash out alive, but they got their pick on a kicks road that then backed off. Now it looks like Shopify are going to be going for a bit more of a standard take in through garage. They've got that presence up top too with Spoit playing currently in open area. Ambi's on the top floor. Full anchor positions from Orgless at the moment, so they will be ready. They're not expecting to have that top floor control. Decent entry, and we'll get to see what they do now, but you really would have liked to have Canadian up when you go for this final push. Him on shields in particular is a deadly combination.
Rexon finds 2 for the price of 1, leaving Eddie in this position all alone. Epic inside the bomb site, but the good news for Orgless is they've got the case. When Canadian went for that
wait, what happened?
action, they surrendered it.
I was fucking.
So
wait, I pulled up my phone for like 2 seconds, and wait, what just happened?
Kills coming from Ambi and Rexon. 3 kills for Rexon, 2 for Ambi, and despite.
I'll move my cam up. All right. Wait, what happened?
Top floor control.
Did Rexon get 2 kills Red Hall?
Entry, and we'll
wait, are we fucking serious? LG? Are we fucking trolling? You guys have the red holes open. No one's holding garage. This guy zapped the BP, I'm pretty sure.
They will see what they do. In particular is a deadly combination.
Much of an impact.
Dude, I like in my mind, there's no way anything happens.
Though, he got a lot of good space, right? He was in the building first. As
fucking troll ass fucking LG.
He makes his way down server stairs. He gets that info for his team and then works with the rest of them, partially being the distraction to get that opening pick for Ambi onto Kicksrow inside the site. So that was really nice. Obviously, Rexon got to be the star with the 3K. Just walking in through garage in that previous round. We saw it in the early round. Didn't quite catch the kills, but still, you see the impact in the kill feed. This is Rexon's first match without Grixer since July 24th, 2020. When Grixer was dropped off this Rebellion squad, it broke up one of the longest standing duos in Siege. A lot of people were kind of questioning how those two
they run EU United, right?
Grixer will, of course, play later today as he has been picked up by Oxygen. That's game 4 of the day.
United?
But great start from Rexon, of course, in this game, despite not having his long-term duo.
It really is quite a run that they went on, and Grixer was
what happened to you after
so
being benched by
long, not
Sonics?
just on this Shopify Rebellion team, but also on that Sonics team way before they were picked up. Sonics as an org doesn't really exist anymore, but the entire apparatus surrounding the team moved over to Shopify Rebellion, which means that you're going to see.
I think he just didn't play again. The thing is, listen, guys, whenever you back in the day, if you got benched by Sonics,
Grixer's involvement on the team,
you weren't playing for a bit.
Could have brought, which is
on
why
any
they
team,
made that
you were
change.
kind of the same thing happened with Canton.
Later today, he's been picked back up. So
you were not playing for a bit.
If you don't know which team he's on, we'll leave it for a bit of a surprise. This will be a different crack at the top floor bomb site now, as Orgless are not keen to go back to where they were before. One major change to this game, Jesse, with Siege X, empowers the attackers on this bomb site, and that's the ability to cross over columns on rappel. It means you don't have to keep readjusting your position. That'll definitely benefit Shopify Rebellion.
All the clash.
Yeah, and it looks like they're focused over towards square for this execute. That's where Epic is kind of posted up on this clash as well, hoping to find some way to stop this push from Shopify. They brought Rexon in on
Flame at the Jan guy, jumping CEO, jumping loaf, route. Wait, were they gonna route Aura? Oh, meeting and quad?
Usually it was over towards stock. I haven't seen this particular gateway before coming up from Rexon, so it seems like Shopify have been in the labs with this new operator.
We're playing Bank, Jesse. This is not labs.
Doing their due diligence. Eddie's taking an awful lot of damage.
Oh!
Been hurt.
Wait, that didn't kill? Wait. That Nitro kills me, just saying.
Here, but has not yet to really be seen. Surf and Spoit taking no prisoners now.
Spoit kills.
2 very fast kills. Ambi on the board as well. And 3 for Spoit. As the Rebellion win the second round flawlessly. It's been quite a bad start for this Orgless team. I know that the desk was not particularly optimistic, but Jesse, I'm not sure if this quick of a start for the Rebellion
allowed to play all skins again? What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean,
you can have gun
before
skins.
the game start, I did want to you know, post the possibility that Shopify coming in, brand new season, haven't seen them in a while, they could stumble on their first couple of rounds. They absolutely have not. These have looked really, really clean from Shopify Rebellion. It's not even just the fact that they're winning these rounds, it is how cleanly they're getting the job done. And again, especially on attack on a map like Bank, which has some really strong sites like Basement, like the top floor with that Habana A-span. These are the rounds that Orgless will need. It will become more difficult as the game goes on for Orgless to walk away with round wins. So a slow start is not what you were hoping for, of course.
Why the fuck does Shopify have a pro gaming team? They've had one for a while. You guys think, bro.
7 rounds to win a match of Rainbow Six Siege.
Shopify itself has literally like infinite money.
Shopify Rebellion.
W Raid. Meta W Raid.
You
Thank you.
Go to the map that is comfortable for both of these teams, which means, in theory,
Recycle
in
the
isolation, you shouldn't see much of a blowout.
Wait.
These teams should both be experienced.
Wait, I was actually
enough.
kind of trolling, guys.
If you
Recite
do
with the
see
prime,
blowout,
Step with the
you want
16.
to
We're
think
so
that
back,
there's
so
a
back.
massive
Bonets the
discrepancy
two.
in
Louis with the prime.
these two teams, which is entirely
Wait.
possible. Again, Shopify's had this core 4
Wait, I miss Icy. Icy with 100 bits.
Point to the
Ritz with the
mix.
sweet tea is a immaculate
Months to
combo.
boot camp with him. Yeah,
Ritz
they
with the
haven't had
sweet
exactly
tea,
game day
huh?
reps, but they still have a structure that he can play into and maybe make some small changes, but overall they should be
They
a
don't miss.
formidable foe. Whereas this Orgless team,
Not gonna lie, bro.
not only do they have to deal with the distraction
man.
of their
Why'd you say
org,
that? I'm fucking
leaving
hungry.
them with just days to go before the NA League started, but you've also got a team that's full of relatively inexperienced players. You know, Bino played a single LAN. That was when he was with that CL4L in Montreal back in November. Obviously, you had Kixrow and Evan play with Luminosity before the org dropped the team for Reload, but Fens and Epic are making their debuts. And fun fact, so is Bino. He's never actually played in the league. He's played at a LAN event, but he's never actually played in a Tier 1 league, which is quite the thing to say. Bad news for Orgless. They surrender the first pick, and it happens to be the smoke. Eddie is off of the board, and any stall potential from Orgless is now severely weakened.
Yeah, don't mind Eddie playing top floor. We see a lot of smokes do that at a high level, but when you're getting run over like that, the blitz play from Canadian makes that space. The logic bomb from Surf clears out when you don't have to
Has a
worry
good.
about players.
I've been
in
your
certain
only
positions.
sub for over 2 years
Really
now.
clean again from
Damn, we
Shopify.
exclusive,
It
dog.
just looks
We
like this
exclusive.
is a regular day
I
at
fuck with
the
that.
office. 4 more kills to find. They've got full control of the lobby at the moment, full control of the
Appreciate
top
you,
floor. They
Doc.
can go for a stock drop if they want. But
Isaac
just
100 bits. Can I have a
given
mill or
positioning,
two?
he's gonna look
What are we?
to
What are
go
we?
through
What
the
are we
elevator
talking about
hall.
here
It
exactly? You know
seems
what?
time to reposition if he wants. Util still to work with, but this would be a bit of
What's
an
going on here?
unorthodox push if the defuse kit does enter through.
Oh.
First
What a shot by Epic! Are you kidding me? A
Just
reflexive
fucking
one
just
tap on the
gave
Surf
it to
down in
him.
basement.
Just fucking
Epic is finished off
holy
by
shit.
Canadian, but
That's his
Surf
first kill, and
shouldn't
quite
walk
frankly,
away.
that might be his only kill this
Spot
fucking game.
Orgless an opportunity to cling to life for
That
the
is
next 40
insane.
seconds. They're hunkered down in the bomb side of open area. Right now being quarterbacked by the Clash. Bino still holding on to that shield for dear life. Not a single kill to be had between the 3 remaining players on Orgless. They will need to find this score sheet. And they've got 4 targets, so they're outnumbered. Gives them opportunities. Kixrow will take some more damage, and now Canadian is rebuffed as he looks to walk through the doorway. Fens on the board. Spoit falls.
Wait,
Canadian pulls
did this
out his
motherfucker
gun.
just
Fens
pull his
another,
fucking
and it's all up to him in a
pistol
1v2.
out, shield on
Ambi
back?
5-0. Canadian
That's fucking
scored in
Jason
the defuse.
Statham right there. That's fucking Jason Statham. Look at him. Look at him. What is
Kixrow will take
this?
some more damage, and now Canadian is rebuffed as he looks to walk
Wait,
through
that might have been a fat finger. I'm
the
not gonna lie.
doorway. Fens on the board. Spoit falls. Canadian pulls out his gun.
Rexon playing the Aurora, another really fun use of Siege's newest operator in the game. So this is going to be one of those games you want to go back and maybe do a bit of mod review
Okay,
if you're
dude,
going up
okay.
against Shopify anytime soon. We'll get a Clash and Blitz ban to follow this up. Obviously,
Yeah, this is
Canadian
sick, bro.
dominating
This
on
is,
these
dude,
shields so
this
far. Even if he's not getting
is a
kills,
sick ban
making a
system.
lot of
It's the
space
fucking
for
2 and then a
and
couple
Clash has been
rounds,
brought
and then you get
every
another
single
one.
round from
Nice.
Orgless, so you're happy
The
to
ranked one
remove
where it's
that
just one
if you're Shopify
after every
Rebellion.
round?
Not that it's been so successful so far, but as one of Siege's most powerful operators now on the defense, it's always something you've got to keep in mind.
There's been a tactical timeout
Wait.
that's called.
Oh, varsity. Look at
by
this.
Orgless, and I mean, yeah, I can see why you do that. It has been a rough start. There's always a bit of shakes and nerves from these players when you talk to them. You and I have never competed at this level, but we do speak with the players, and they say,
I got you, Beaulo. I've already beat Beaulo. This guy doesn't
at the
fucking...
after party, after they've had a drink or two, they'll admit that there's a bit of shakes and a bit of nerves that pop in. They are not invincible and fearless warriors. They're people just like you and I, made of flesh and blood, so they will feel the same emotions that we feel. One of those is, of course, nervous.
Wow, what a piece of shit. First day. Cheating first day of the fucking CJX, and then going out and just saying, I beat Beaulo, guys. I beat Beaulo. Fucking 24-hour stream cheating against me. And just fucking bragging in other games. Other matches. Alright, dude.
They're gonna have to shrug that off and go into this match
Motherfucker.
for 3 of them, their first match ever at a
Fuck
Tier 1
that
level,
guy.
and play up against what might end up being one of the best teams in the region. Obviously, we still have a couple play days to go before we can make that proclamation, but boy, oh boy, what a weight that is on the shoulders of these guys.
Yeah, and obviously, Orglis, we talk about them as a young squad, an inexperienced squad, and they
How'd
are.
you lose him?
But the one person
He was
who
fucking
has
cheating.
plenty of experience on this team is the coach. Of course, they've got Froshi behind this team to try to get some words of wisdom in that TAC timeout. Froshi, of course, was the analyst on Beast
dude.
Coast the last time that North America won a championship.
I played against a couple people yesterday. Or what did I fucking stream? Yesterday, the day before? I don't fucking know.
On that one, so he's had some success. And
I was like, is this guy cheating? But I was like, no, it's the first day of the season, bro. They're not cheating.
Primary coach role, as he has a bit in the past too. Be interesting to see what he can do for this team. But I think you're right. Ultimately, it's going to come down to the mental. They've got to get their heads in the game. And I will at least say for that last round, it was the best showing they've seen so far.
Oh, for sure.
You mean watch this time first game? Depends on what it is.
You got to shake off the rust.
You took day off yesterday like a noob? You mean I took the day off because I did a 24-hour and I finished at 9 a.m. and I took that day off? Yeah, I took that day off. My bad.
4 months. You've got a new player on the team still acclimating to the system, and yet it looks like it's business as usual. Ambi will suffer his very first death at the hands of Kixrow, who gets on the board. Canadian was looking for a follow-up on the Blackbeard. He'll take quite a bit of damage from inside of that small office. Orglis will attempt this bottom.
Was it even a full 24-hour? Yeah, we did 24-hour.
They're not going to invest as much over in CCTV, and that's partially because Shopify Rebellion aren't so focused on attacking that part of the map.
Yeah, really good reaction coming.
Technically didn't take the day off, exactly.
First round, Spoit had a really.
I didn't take the day off.
Down through supply, down through the server stairs. So what did they do? They posted up Fens right in that same spot to catch him and force him back, so that he couldn't make that same space that he made in round number 1. That's a good.
Damn, there's hella dudes in this fucking garage.
They also might remember the 3K Rexon got from garage. So they're.
Did he for 48 hours? Did he take a? Did he go to sleep? Because there's a difference between like a marathon subathon and a 24-hour.
Previously, Shopify will need to find some other way around this, and it's going to be the Azami they come up against.
Canadians now switched his position. Eddie finished off, but not before one belated Kiba barrier can go out, and the assault from the Rebellion will continue down those stairs, looking over towards blue. Rexon has his own eyes set on a target playing inside of garage.
Is my sleep schedule fucked? No, I woke up at 8 a.m. today.
You know, with all 3 of those,
I went to sleep for like 6-7 hours after the stream, and then I went back to sleep around like 1 a.m. And then I had to wake up at fucking 4 a.m. take care of baby, and then I went back to sleep. I woke up at 7:38. Got up around 8.
Inside of garage, as their attention elsewhere.
Listen, bro, fucking sleep ain't shit now, bro.
Epic was the one who was staring down Rexon, but there we go. His attention now has to focus on where the default plant goes. They've killed about 10 seconds at this point. This should give Rexon carte blanche to push from that position, or at least give better information, as Fens has now picked up the beat on it. Is this stalling?
Wait, 13
going on
seconds.
at the moment?
Whoa, Stalin mentioned.
They'll drop on Insploit, taken care of by Fens.
Fucking Intera really is a fucking commie.
Now Canadian completely exposed, and finally Orglis gets on the board. The clock was quite the adversary, but it only got to that point because of the stalwart defenses from Orglis. After a 3-round sweep, they call a timeout, they steady the ship, and they get on the board.
Yeah, and obviously a lot of it comes down to the adaptation in the early round, but that late round too. I mean,
I love when they cycle through the cabs, bro. I love when they cycle through the cabs, and there's just somebody without their cam on, just fucking Feds. It's just jump scare. Just fucking Eddie.
They steady the ship and they get on the board.
Yeah, and obviously a lot of it comes down to the adaptation in
Fence!
the early round, but that late round too,
Bino.
I mean, we saw it with that stalling out. Obviously a lot of it comes down to the
Fence!
adaptation in the early. The reason they had to was because
Love
you
production.
can't cover everything. And someone from Orglis able to slip.
Kawasaragi to the prime.
Everybody else falling shortly after the kit went down. So nice adaptation from Orglis. You know, they expected Shopify to do a
Epic.
similar push to what
Make
they
your
did
bet
in
at least,
one.
yeah, Epic.
Shopify
Fucking,
did
you never
do
know
something
when
nobody else
Jinxie's
didn't.
gonna tune in.
About 10. The last Toxic Babe got thrown in
Where's
about
his bet
20
at?
seconds, which meant they couldn't start a plant and then a hatch, but
Ship and they get on the board.
Ship.
3 rounds.
Make your fucking bet. Wait, quarter bed.
experience. Whoever it was making those calls
Corner bet
clearly
L.
does pay off, and you could see. a
Bro,
bounce
this
back
guy
if
doesn't know
that
about the Feng
adaptation
Shui, bro.
continues through this second quarter.
Never want to write off a team no matter how early or how late into a match we get. We've seen 6-0s where teams have clawed it back quite easily.
Wait, what just
Some
happened?
have
Did you
clawed
just
it
wallbang
back
that guy?
with
Fucking
great
walking
difficulty,
E2?
but they still make it competitive. Obviously, you have to take
Where the fuck is
into
this guy?
account the
Observer's
players, you
like,
take into
yo, where
account
the fuck is
matches,
this
take
guy
into
at,
account
bro?
the
He's literally
size
trying to
of
find
the
his body.
back with
Where
great
is this guy?
difficulty, but they still
Look at
make
him.
it
Look at the observer. He's
competitive.
like, dude, what just happened?
Obviously, you have to take into account the players. You have to take into account the match.
Did he kill him stock or
Competitive.
something?
Sometimes by a couple percentage points, sometimes by much larger, double digits. The bomb sites too play a role in that. That bottom floor bomb site on Bank, for example, now 1-1 for Orglis, tends to be one of the safer bomb sites. Oh my! Second kill was almost on the board for Shopify Rebellion, but gets swatted away by
You
Kishore
MS hate
yet
everything.
again,
What's
the
wrong with
opening
corner
pick
bet?
for his team, but not before Bino had died earlier.
The Feng Shui, bro. You don't know about
So
Feng
he's tough for
Shui.
both teams.
Ambiel kick himself not getting that. Of course, had full information, had the pre-fire, had everything, but only hit the body.
It's not
of
hating,
Nitro.
it's the rules.
Rare
Feng
miss from
Shui.
the NAL's youngest players. 2 more go down.
This is quite the entry for
What the
Shopify
hell?
Rebellion, but they are doing so with limited information. They've been held to very few drones as Epic and Kickstro have suffered quite a beating, and now
This is
Fens will
winnable.
join as
Bro, you
well.
have
Not a
Buck
single
Gun,
player remains on
fucking
Orglis.
Raura
Full
DMR
HP.
against.
Some powerful guns
They're literally
on the
one.
side of the Rebellion, but
They're one shot
they're
to
outnumbered
everything
at the moment.
except for Fens on first
Still
boy.
plenty
He
of
needs
time.
to
That's
shoot
their
that guy
saving grace.
twice.
Just a little bit over a minute still left in the round.
Rebellion's newest member and their longest standing member here need to coordinate to clutch up this 2v3. That
Is this
top
their?
floor
Oh, that
advantage
is.
with the
Rexon
buck
is the
of
last
Sway
one
is going
standing,
to be
basically.
massive.
Damn.
They can eliminate a lot of defender positions just by having that pressure.
That's saying Feng Shui.
Epic over
I
towards
mean,
the
I
main
gotta
stairs, a bit of a sneaky
fucking
spot, but it should
inform
be
the masses,
expected.
bro.
Cannot get the stock
Feng
hatch, so
Shui.
this diffuser will have to go either
Y'all don't know about that Feng
square,
Shui?
which
You
looks
walk
to
into
be
a
where it's
room and it's the Feng
headed, or if they
Shui.
want
It
to
hits you,
pivot
and
to
how
the
does it
main
affect you?
stairs instead. Looks like actually do have
It's
the
like
other
the
hatch open,
vibes,
so
bro. It's the
some
vibes,
options
the
that
room
way, but I
vibes.
think square is going to end up being the call. 40 seconds remaining. What's the decision?
Wait, Raura 2
And
smokes?
your
This is an
work cut
easy
out for you
kitch
at this
cross.
point.
This is the easiest
With
fuck
so
kitch
much
cross here.
debris standing between them and the bomb site, they've been able to at least section
Honestly,
off some of this map. That's the power.
This is actually a dream. This is a dream plant coverage for Spoy here. Dream plant coverage.
to the
Wait, why are you
site
pushing deep?
here,
Why are we
this
pushing deep?
of open area? Orglis are licking their chops, waiting very
Are
patiently.
they trying to get a
Flank
kill
is coming in
first?
from
Do they know the
Epic. other
flank is
kill,
happening?
Fens and Kickstro now can double up and potentially catch these players off guard. Fens sees one, Spoy takes out the other, but great patience by Fens.
That
It
took.
is-
Let me break this down real quick. I don't have that cool FET marker thing, but if they had eyes on flank, bro, I mean, maybe they didn't know the ops. Actually, no, they should have just planted regard. Bro, fucking your Raura, fucking smoke, run across, man. Hold from fucking holes and you or the door, and you're chilling. Or stack up and you're chilling. Again, we don't know the info they had.
Orglis got antsy with that timer running low. They simply read where that push was coming from. They had a guy main stairs, so they could say, listen, nobody's going to come main side. It's going to be a
It's
push
Feng-
from square, and then this position
Feng
Fens
Shui?
didn't get
Nah, it's
both
the Feng
kills,
Shui,
didn't get
bro.
both kills, my bad.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
There was an exit frag coming out from,
I said that like a couple months ago. I'm like, is that how you say it?
As you mentioned,
I think that's how you
pro
say
league
it.
debut at 21. He
I
was
don't.
on
I
that
don't even remember how it's spelled or
Element 2
anything.
team of Envy alongside
It's that Feng
Diffuser
Shui,
and
dog.
Cody that were the Element 2 champions. Good to see him finally making his Tier 1 debut. It's been a long time coming, as he said in his tweet after getting picked up by LG.
Quick question for you. What element are we currently up to, Jesse?
The upcoming element will be Element 5, so Element 2 is a little
Whoa.
ways ago now.
How
Element
many
5.
elements are there?
Like
What's
on
this
the
guy?
periodic
What's this
table?
guy trying to fucking spin
I
here?
don't know what criteria we're using here. I mean, we seem to be just continuing to go upwards in elements. At some point, we must reach a cap. Then at what point does it... I mean, I'm not really entirely sure. There's a lot of elements. Are we just going to keep going forever?
Boo!
Forever?
Boo!
Listen, I'm no.
I don't like this, Parker.
I'm no chemistry major. I kind of.
You're not keeping me entertained.
Right.
What I googled, what is the fifth element on the table? I just got a.
That's a great movie, is what it is.
On the periodic table, looks
Fifth
like the
element. Is that
upcoming
fucking
element
Bruce
will be
Willis?
It's
boron.
a great movie.
Boron will be the next element. Tier
Wait,
2
boron,
North
Breaking Bad
America, so keep an eye
reference.
out for that.
It's a bit of fun at the expense of our producer Ferme, who put together Element. As far as I'm aware, it is one of his babies. Rexon with the leadoff pick. By the way, Fens topping his team with 6 kills. The rest of the team combines for 8. Fens had that stellar moment in the previous round. Valkyrie as an operator has been finding a lot of success.
Is it normal that I play ranked and doesn't count my points? Hate to break it to you, dog. You might be playing
Not so
casual.
much this time, but the beautiful thing about Valkyrie is that her gadgets are passive. So once she dies, those black eye cams should continue to exist unless spotted, which is exactly
Is
what
another
they're doing
CEO?
at the moment. They're
I
trying
wasn't
to
even paying
find these
attention.
remaining cams to take very crucial
Damn,
information
CEO, this guy's in the
away
basement getting
from
fucking hunted
Orcus.
down like a
This has
dog.
been a
Holy
dogfight
shit.
through the first half.
That's gonna
Shopify
suck.
Rebellion screamed out to an early 3-0 lead. Orglis has clawed it back, and a tie could be had.
Next
if
major,
Orglis succeeds
Munich.
to find themselves
Munich.
one man with half the round to go.
München.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Parker, those Valkyrie cams would do a lot better if they weren't in the hands of the attackers after that Doka be hacked down in the basement. The echo cams as well will be given to Shopify. And
Low
we
on
saw a
dynamic range.
dirty
I got
drone
that
from
thing on right
Sporting
now.
Goods
Yeah,
inside
low.
of CEO
Am I
at
that
the
low?
moment. So this is maximum information from Shopify. This is going to be their best chance to close out a round. They've had a man advantage now.
Nave's
They've had
homeland.
A bit of a losing streak. The adaptations have been
Yep.
good from Orglis, but
That's
there
it.
should be no
That's where
way
Nave's
they lose
from.
this push.
I mean,
Nate's
you
fucking
say
rolling
that,
up with a
and then
fucking
they all
stein of
clown
beer and a
climb through the
fucking
same
the
window.
Bavarian
Sports first, and
leggings.
Canadian will follow him as the repel is good. Kickthrow firing back. Rexon there to trade out Spoit. Every trade that
Wait, did Spoit
happens
jump in? How did he
benefits
just
the
die?
Rebellion as they have the numbers advantage. They'll lose Ambi as Canadian finds himself
Whoa!
in the midst of smoke
Well,
and gas
Shopify
and jumps
4-2.
out with a single point of HP. Rexon and Surf
What the fuck are you going
last
below
two
for,
standing
dog?
Inside the building at this point. Canadian
I don't know if
will
I'm
follow
confident in the DMR from
Rexon has now
below.
found his
That
own
one
way
that can
outside
go
the building.
haywire pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie.
Quite the obstacle as he's
Oh,
upside down.
what are you
Then he
doing?
finishes off what
Was that
remains of
lobby?
Canadian and Orglis.
Whoa,
Just
Surf, are
found
we trolling?
beautiful,
You want to go fucking hunt
beautiful
lower?
plant here. Rexon with every
Ah,
single
he's
kill
doing it
so
from
far.
below.
Surf
He
gets on
fucking
the
proved me
board. It's
wrong.
all down to Epic.
See, it's still dicey. It's still dicey. Imagine if he was alone. Imagine if he's alone. Like he.
Where is he? How
No
are you
way.
not
I'm telling you,
watching
bro.
this?
See,
Finally,
that's a huge gamble. That might be the greatest gamble in all of Siege. Is the fucking shooting a hole for post plant. If you fucking do it, you're sick. But it could very easily go wrong. L move out of fucking L. Oh, dude, Surf actually almost threw that round. He gives up lobby, runs into fucking tellers. Fucking Troy gets fucked in his ass from fucking ATM because this guy wraps him. Because he's in. Boom, Surf goes here. Guy goes over, kills fucking Troy. Troy's pissing his pants, and he's gonna fucking stab Surf in the neck with a fucking pen because he's Jason Statham now.
Are the expected bans to come out from Shopify? A little bit more options for Orglis. They've taken out the Kaid, which wasn't banned on the other side of things in the first phase. Could go Mira, Azami, Castle would all be predictable options. And they will go Clash. All right, you know what?
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. The zappies right here is kind of cool.
Castle would all be
Like it's like demon
predictable
mode. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that.
options. And they will go all throughout the first quarter. It will not be allowed for the rest of this game unless we head... No, even if we head to overtime, that third ban will still be in effect.
There's been a lot of chatter about how these bans work and
Tense is on Siege right now. Oh man, the amount of money that guy probably just got. Oh, holy shit.
Likes to deal with a Kaid on your side of
They got tens on the
defense. Well,
Siege.
you
They got tens on the
usually will be with
Siege.
that one. This is a particularly strong map for the.
Whoa, wait a second. Is that Pin Crusher Rexon? Is that Pin Crusher Rexon? Fucking W Rexon, Pin Crusher, SI 2022, Beaulo versus fucking. Palu resets and Nesk. Pin Crusher moment. Pin Crusher moment. Fucking beast.
Usually will bomb site. The backside will usually be a vault drop. It could be a gold drop.
Why are we saying
it
liquid?
Could be
Didn't I say liquid?
Elevator drop. It could be a push through garage. There's lots of avenues for Orgless to take. They've stacked up a lot of those Goyo canisters by the main door, leading from CCTV into the A bomb site. Canadian will be the one to hold that position.
They were stuck in a
down for
sneezy animation for a second there.
He's not going to be doing so on Clash or a shield operator.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was just fucking. Rex was tickling my nose with that one.
Of the North America League, he's the only scoreless player inside.
Wait, what are you doing, Epic? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Damning, but you got to think that should be somebody who can pick up a kill or two before this ends. He'll have to wait for another round as he's the first.
Did this guy just shotgun headshot fucking Troy in there?
Soon after, and if Canadian dies,
oh wait, no, it's Ying, dude. What is that move?
He can calm from the afterlife.
You're just gonna fucking. You're gonna have two guys running lobby E2, gone the door, and have a knock fucking sprint.
Bring into action, and you've lost.
Was there a drone or something? I mean, I might be missing something here, but what the fuck was that?
The shotgun. So
Fed trying to watch party?
For close range at this point.
No, dude, I don't want to have to fucking explain the game to him.
Sens and Epic, no information, no Dokkaebi logic bombs or anything to give them that info either. They lose a really important operator in that Capitao, and now they notice this mirror window as well. That's an especially powerful strategy once you've banned out the Habana and the Ace, because usually you want to be able to open up that wall by popping a thermite on it, but that window makes it impossible. So the answer is then often to bring out some of these ranged hard breachers that can get a bit more flexible with their breaching, get a little bit more creative.
What's gonna go
those
down
Habana
here?
Pellets, those Ace charges can often help to.
How many
open
notches
that
we got?
wall up,
2?
But with just can openers,
How many stuffs
they
we got?
have to
3?
accept that it's going to stay closed. Some great util play from Kixrow here. You'll clear.
We gotta have some crazy Ying shotgun
It's still gonna be
stonks.
a really, really tough push. And since they use those cans,
Oh, I
over
got
and
it.
stride,
W fucking
over
Twitch
on-
round.
Got the mirror window. There we go. The
Oh my
hatches,
God.
I do wonder as well if it's going to
Wait,
be
does
a
Fed actually
strong
wanna call?
execute. And just given with what they're looking at right now, that seems to be the play.
Nice pickup on to Rexin from Kixrow's position inside a small office. Kixrow will have to carry a little bit extra weight now that Fens.
Then we gotta hit a bait here, guys. We gotta hit one, at least one bait. Keep a smoke, dog.
Pivotal moments he had as a defender. It's a little bit harder to replicate that on attack. A dive in now as Kixrow's inhaling all the gas. He's gonna just try to struggle through it. He gets away with just a single point of HP, but he has to bail off the defuse kit, and he's the last man standing as the rest of his team falls apart around him. Smoke will clear. On his belly, he pops up. He sees Spoit, but he's given his position away.
Is he on the
Checking
cart?
Window will give him a window over towards Spoit on blue stairs.
Oh! Oh! Pop the Goyo, go deep. Pop the Goyo, go deep. Go deep, bro. What are you doing? Pop the Goyo, go deep. You know he's hurt. You fucking shot him twice. Goyo, deep. You already fucked that locker guy. Take a gamble.
End the first round of the second half.
Are we for
And their
real?
ability
Audio
to
desync.
by one round.
Not the greatest of
Are we
entries,
for real?
of course, coming into that first
What's up,
couple
Dimitri?
seconds into the round, and then they execute. Well, I think they made the right call of dropping through the hatch and trying to plant under those candelas. I think that was their best play available to them. It's also
Wait, what
really
happened?
easy to read if you're Shopify Rebellion, right? The wall is closed, so you know that they're not coming in from server. Pretty confident they're not going to be pushing in through like gold or main. A lot of those angles were.
You guys are
being covered
scaring me.
otherwise,
You guys are
just
scaring
to
me.
drop into sight, they were able to smoke a lot of that out. A lot of damage from Toxic Babes, and then yeah, just really nice final couple around there. Unwinnable, frankly.
We might have had a
for
banger
Kixrow.
marketplace
Even after
find
he got
right
the nice
now.
wall bang with the pistol headshot, wasn't really going to be doable. Maybe if he walks away with that first kill on the DMR, but even then, I think it's quite tough for him with the clock. as
Oh,
low
in
as it was.
Houston, bro? Are you fucking kidding me?
Broadly, I will say it's nice to see Kixrow off to a good game. I say good relative, of course, 6 and 5. At the last stage of the NAL, Kixrow and
man.
Canadian were the two worst players statistically that stuck around to stage 1 this year. So they had the worst stats on paper after stage 2 last stage. Now, obviously, for Canadian, that's kind of to be expected, and nobody's going to judge him on his stats. But, you know, with the role that Kixrow plays, he is thought to be an entry for this team. So you do kind of want to see him performing a bit better. And although the game maybe not putting up the scoreline that he wants, the stat line of 6 and 5 should feel
Wait, the
good
R6
on
stream
his
is
NAL,
desynced as fuck. What the
5
hell?
debut.
Yo, come on,
Hasn't been
production.
quite as back and forth as we would hope for the very first.
Are we for
match,
real,
but that's
production?
Okay, there's still 4 more.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was still playing and I was, cause I used to be the fucking quad guy, CEO guy, jumping out and shit, bro. I would actually hate my life with this new fucking vaulting thing.
There are Canadian players playing. NA has become a region that's populated.
That should
more
actually be
and more.
miserable.
If you go over to the Wikipedia page, or you just so happen to look at the esports tab, which is
W.
now, you can see that
That was
quite a variety
epic.
of players from all over the world present. You've got a lot of Brits, you've got some Europeans, you've got a couple Canadians, you've got some Brazilians in here. The very next match will involve some, well, one technically non-North American player. That'll be Kino, as his team of M80 goes up against Envy, an organization that is quite old that you might have heard
Wait,
about
so we
a few
got
times.
BB,
They have never competed in Rainbow Six before.
BB Ying Windows,
Org at one point,
Monty
if memory serves,
Red.
merged with Optic and
Is
then
Epic gonna stack up
split
with
off
him?
yet
What are they gonna do about the guy in
again. They're now
fucking
here making
E2? Are they
their
gonna nade him
debut
out?
in our very next
Nade out
match, and you'll
E2?
recognize some of the names on that team.
I was gonna say, no way you're
Before
letting the
that,
Monty
there's
go
at least
solo
2 more rounds
red.
here between the Rebellion and Orgless, and it's Shopify Rebellion to get pick number 1 as Ambi breaks 10 kills.
Will get traded out ultimately, but still the entry that he was looking for as that roam player. A couple more players go down, and Shopify have made their push into the top floor. Orgless are here, I should say.
said it,
Bino
man.
and Fens, the last two
Nobody
alive. Bino
fucks
on that
with the
Monty,
Jesus.
complete opposite side of the map from Fens.
And Fens now really struggling with it. Surf bleeding out, but Rebellion just looking for these final 2 players. They had a good read on Fens, who's yet to find a kill in the last 2 rounds. Bino got one early in this match, but he's been on hardened support roles, and on attack, he's rocking the Monty. He'll find his second. It comes hard fought. As Canadian, no stranger to shields himself, still finds his position without a single kill. Now it's time for number 2 as Bino asserts himself over inside of conference room, walking up to the bomb site.
Wait, is this happening?
They
They know it's only one guy in CL.
They
They literally just saw the mirror drop.
Wanting to keep this one close. They have an advantage, but Bino will need to get the diffuser. If he can't pick up all these kills, he decides fragging
Is
is
there
the
eyes?
play.
Oh, they have
Rexon's
eyes.
the only one left.
Oh.
And well, Bino will need to attempt the diffuser with just 1
Oh.
second left. Rexon will run this
Oh.
one home and get the final 2 kills.
I wouldn't be that
to
hyped.
put
Actually, wait, that
Shopify
guy.
Rebellion
Wait a second,
on
guys. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Rexon's on Mira. You guys know what type of secondary shotgun Mira has? The ITA 12 something. You know what skin is on the ITA 12 something? The Pin Crusher Beaulo SI 2022 TSM versus Liquid 3K Nitro skin.
We'll need to attempt the diffuser with
First Pin Crusher clutch in CJX NAL. Shameless promo. I'm not making money off that.
They had good drones. They had
W.
drones and whatnot.
W.
This time, a simple
Get
bulletproof
scammed,
in the
Bolo.
bomb
Get
site.
scammed.
Orgless, they found it. They saw the bulletproof eventually, but by the time they realized where it was far too late. That meant that Rex
Maybe I get paid if you have my creator code though. W. See, guys, we could turn an Ubisoft L into a fucking Bolo dub if you use my creator code.
but because he
Pin
knows
Crusher.
the timing, because he's got that information provided to him by the rest of his teammates, it looks really, really hot from Rexon right now. Ambi as well, a player that I feel like we need to be talking about more in this game, up 10-4. Still the youngest player in the North American League, but providing
Let's activate
all
the
that
code.
value
Yes,
in
guys.
this
Once
position,
again, the
and Rexon
Bolo
still
creator
looking
code
so good for
is
Shopify.
active. So make sure you go to the shop and scroll all the way down to the support a
team
creator,
showing
and then
up
you
and
press the
playing
thingy, and
as
then you
they
put my
need
name in
to.
there, and then
Ambient
big
Occlusion
W's.
combining for
Bolo gives you
23 kills
smoochies.
is really quite the tally on this team. They have been so
Dope.
formidable in the way they play. Ambi and Rexon were the first players on the board back in round number 1. Rexon with 3 kills, Ambi with 2, and since then they have continued to dominate most of these rounds, and they're doing it on entry. And when they were known as the Sonics, Ambi had
If it was
some
out, give Shate
difficulties
a
with
shotgun
his
skin for an
teammates
clip,
following
and
up. He's
then
a
Bill can take credit for every mirror and frost
tremendously
Jack will
aggressive
kill for
player,
real.
and he is
I'm not gonna
quite
lie, bro.
fierce
That's actually kind of
engagements,
crazy.
but
Okay, so
you have a bunch of players around him who are a bit reluctant.
here's the thing, bro. The only skins that were actually like pretty accurate is like, honestly, it's the gunner skin, and then maybe a little bit of mine, because it's like I didn't get the shotgun kill
4 kills away from being
or the
first
shotgun
team
C4
to
shot,
win
which is like the
this
skin.
stage of the North America League,
But it was
we've
still
got
like,
to
you know,
remain
like, you
4
know, I pulled
players
that thing
who are
out.
first.
The play. The double shield entry. The
But
first, but look at
dude,
this play
the
by
joystick
Spoit.
pistol
They
kill
get
was
ready to
like,
block him, and then they get the flank in
that was kind of
onto
crazy.
Eddie.
Love
Ambi
joystick. The
rotates
Shate
through the
shotgun
hallway.
skin with his
Beautiful
ump clip,
teamwork
that's
coming
pretty
out from the
interesting.
entry duo of Shopify Rebellion.
What
That
else?
is
The Zig
exactly
pistol,
what
he got
you
like
wanna
1 kill
see.
within like a 3K.
Perfectly played. Now they lost Rex in the midst of that, which will bring this down to a 4-on-3. But as they exit that top floor, 90 seconds remaining.
What
I
else
think
was
the
there?
entry duo of Shopify just got exactly what they were looking for. There were some talks before this game that, you know, with Ambi being joined by Spoit on that entry duo, would Ambi still be able to find
They didn't give
his
Kansas skin.
shining
Well, they gave
spotlight?
it to
Would he still be
Frost.
able to
Listen, so
perform
the
with Spoit
the
being
legacy
such a
set
big
gave
player
it
who
to
commands
Frost
a
and
lot of
Thermite. So
space?
basically,
The
every
teamwork
gun
that
out
I've
of
seen
those
from these two
two
throughout this game
ops
has
was
been
given a skin.
phenomenal, and I don't think anybody
So
is
obviously
asking
they
those
didn't
questions
they
anymore.
didn't have like a fucking
no, I mean,
they didn't like, oh, this guy had a cool
let's not
cool
get ahead
play,
of
we're gonna put it on
ourselves here,
smoke
because, I mean,
shotgun.
this is the
This guy had a
first
cool
game,
play, we're
and
gonna put it
we
on
did
fucking
talk
this. They
about the
literally had
struggles that Orglis
Frost
had
and
to
Thermite, and then they probably were like, all right guys, what happened with these
gaining
gun
your team.
skins?
You have to set expectations a little bit lower. I mean, again, they've got experience on
I think
their
they
side,
forced
but you're going up against a tremendously experienced
Thermite
team
and
with,
Frost
as you pointed out,
loadout.
one of the greatest players that's ever played in this region, and could make a very good argument that he's one of the best IGLs of all time too. He doesn't need to
Is
get
this
any
a
kills.
is this a Shopify
He
dub
just
here,
needs to
guys?
guide the team forward. After a brief bit of action, now it's a bit of a slower mid-round, but Spoit continues his winning ways. His second kill now as Epic falters. It's
Epic.
Beaulo and Fens
That's
to
epic.
keep their team in this matchup. We're just about 40 minutes into action. It's been a relatively quick one. Diffuser in the hands
You
of
cannot
Beaulo.
go this
He
way,
and Fens
dog.
will march their
Are you
way
really trying to go this
towards
way,
the
dog?
bomb site, looking for the cross. Fens finds yet another kill. Bino swinging at the fences, but they are running out of time, desperate to get on the board.
GG.
Ambi and Surf ensure that the job is done before the clock can do it for them. And the Rebellion will take their very first match and the first match of the North America League, 7-2 over Orglis.
To answer
You said
the question
7-2?
by the desk, as you said, Parker, just 2 rounds
Come on, guys.
from Orglis. Not
I might be the prophet, the Messiah, the what else starts with P?
one for them, but I gotta say, Shopify Rebellion.
Wait,
are
Messiah
meeting
doesn't start with
all
P. I might be that fucking
despite
guy.
not being at Rio, a lot of people
Jason
have
Statham.
this team as #1 in NA. And whilst it was an easy opponent they went up against, they will face tougher challenges than Orglis as the stage goes on. I think that's
3
about
things
as
guaranteed
good
in
as
life:
it gets.
death,
For a
taxes,
big
and
match in the
Troy
NFL. Shopify
under
Rebellion should
hitting.
feel
Come on,
very, very
man.
good about themselves right now.
Come on, dog. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have read it. I would have read that if I understood what you were saying. I thought you meant like he's in the basement fucking yokai, and I was gonna read that because he's like Pulse and he likes to blow dudes from below and like yokai and shit. But I didn't realize you were talking about the fucking parlay.
Best steal is for.
Come on, guys. We don't do parlays around here.
That's match #1.
We don't want to have currency on matches and make players feel nervous. We don't do that. We don't do that around here. Parlays are for fucking losers. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta dump some piss. Oh my god, I just fucking pulled my hip. Was there an ace? Yeah, I think Spoit got a 4K and then an ace, and then he fucking 1v4 the next round. It was actually insane. Spoit W's in the chat. Amazing, amazing. I put $1,000 on Spoits over that game. Cars music on top. Honestly, you know what this sounds like? It sounds like you're playing like a fucking, like a moto, like a fucking PlayStation 2 moto cross game. And this is the main menu. You're fucking selecting your fucking bike and shit right now. Who's next? Shopify interview. Ordered Brucey a couple days ago. Can't wait for mine to arrive. Fucking sick. I actually can't. I wish I could relive the feeling of my first pro sleeve fucking mailer, just opening it up and just fucking pulling that thing out, fucking pristine.
Let's go. Good job, guys. GG's. Close fucking game. When's our next game? Tomorrow?
Good job, guys. Just head to Discord. Make sure you get your mouse.
Canadian, we're grabbing you for the winners interview.
Damn, they even had the.
Welcome back.
Damn, they even had the fucking admin saying, "Troy, let's get you in for the interview."
Kind of
I wonder who's gonna be in the interview now.
that both of you threw our way. Very, very one-sided. Dominant performance from SR. Great way to start a split.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an amazing showing from SR. Obviously,
Close game.
we
Man, you
predicted
think
that
Rexon's
they
serious
were
when you
strong
saying
on
that?
defense. Could've
What
said
is that?
no.
Wait, product.
It was a really good
Product on stream. Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is gonna fucking sue you for everything, Fox A. You're fucking toast. This is the last time you're gonna see Fox A on the fucking broadcast. He's gonna get fucking taken to the bank.
or challenged against a team like Orglis.
Chief Mohawk is
Sport
prime.
Definitely showed up. Ambi definitely showed up in that powerhouse entry duo.
I thought he said
is
shut
we
up.
saw
I'm like,
get
what?
Those opening kills a lot of time for SR. So, I mean, all is going according to plan. So
Yo,
much so
production,
that
what are we
Canadian-
doing? How are we letting a Dunkin' Donuts fucking coffee on the goddamn thing? Bro, if I was production, I would genuinely have a gun on set. And if anybody tried to fucking pull that shit, I'm just piecing them up. We are not going into a lawsuit because of
Orglis,
you,
but
pal.
We do have to talk about Orglis. As much as I don't really want to, we do have to talk about it. That was a very sloppy performance. It's exactly kind of what I thought it was going to be. I mean, we talked about they started on defense. There might be a little bit of leeway, which I will say there were glimpses of it that were like, okay, we're seeing a little something, but that came off of hero plays.
Yeah, from the Game Pass highlights as well, this is just going to further emphasize the fact that when it came to Orglis, it was those individual players stepping up and actually being able to close out just the 2 rounds that they did manage
That's
to
what
get.
you're on production?
Which, again, further highlights that Orglis has a lot
Listen,
of
I try to
I mean, even
have them
in the kill departments,
hire
and
my
opening kills
services, but the
specifically.
rate was just out of this world. I'm telling you guys, if I was part of production, you wouldn't have any fucking rehosts, any fucking sound bugs, any Dunkin' Donuts on set. You wouldn't have fucking sound desync. Just saying.
Players on that roster to make the other guys feel comfortable, because Sens was the best performer and he's the newest one. He's the rookie on that team and he's looking better than everyone. That is a scary sign already that your newer player is outperforming the people.
I mean, it was a real welcome to the league moment for Orglis, although the history
Wonder Donuts?
of Luminosity
Bad.
going into this Orglis team, I mean,
I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna send this to Duncan. You're out of here, dude. You're out of here. I'm emailing them right now. I actually have to connect.
Look at the blacklight highlight in terms of what. I mean, you said it yourself, right? The blacklight detail. It comes to SR.
What if there's
Rexon had a
wait,
really good
wait.
performance. So
Dude, what if like these big brands have like fucking finder's fees of like what is it? Unfair use of their product or unsolicited use of their product? Wait, what if that Azami blocked him out? That would have been sick.
on the defense on the mirror, it comes down to a 2v1.
Ooh, like the
Now
IRS guys, you know, if like
bring
you,
it back and keep
I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but if you whistle blow to the IRS about somebody owing taxes, you get like 30% of what they owe. Don't try any funny shit on me though, guys. I pay every fucking cent.
Ian, can you
Every
talk
cent.
us through a little bit of the decision of picking up Spoit and how that
Jason
has
Statham.
been over the last couple of weeks when it comes to scrimming, having him there with you in NA, and what's been like for the team environment and morale in general?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, I think everyone kind of is aware of the kind of talent
You
that
said it, man.
Spoit has.
Nobody fucks with the
Sorry, I have
Jesus.
a little echo thing. It's like
I would like a tutorial at how Beaulo fast peak.
I know,
Thanks,
but I can
Goat
hear
1.
myself.
Oh no.
It's a problem.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, we know how good Spoit is, and everyone does. It's kind of just like, I'm sorry, I can't even finish my sentences.
Do we,
can we
maybe
please
want to
fix
take?
this?
Yeah, let's take a little break and then.
Uh-oh. This happens every NAL stage, bro. This happens every NAL stage. The first like fucking guy is like, I hear myself. I'm just saying, guys, we can test it. I could fucking power through that shit. I can numb the brain. I can numb the brain and the senses at a fucking snap of a finger. Also, yes, you are correct. That would not happen if I was in production.
They're looking scary.
I mean, their strategy was
The Glock in my pants would say otherwise.
There wasn't really much problem solving they needed
It's like,
to do. They had
Troy,
good
you don't
set
hear
strats
shit.
going
You don't
into
hear
it.
shit, buddy.
They were able to get those
Do your
open
fucking
kills
interview.
time and time again as getting into the building, and then once they get that advantage, they just went for the executes. It was just tip top. What's the saying? It's just clear cut siege, essentially, like cookie cutter siege. They just everything was working.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Through, get the kill.
Watch.
go for the execute.
That's gonna be gone after the next break. That shit's out of here.
About Orglis and what we need to see them improve on going further in the league.
I like that you bring up the point in terms of Orglis and what they have to improve on specifically. Then my question to you, Lax, will be
You gotta ask
based off
something?
of that. What is it that you think is the #1 issue? when it
What
comes
is
to
it, man?
Orglis? 'Cause I know
What
you've
type
been
of
having the
fucking
whole
shit are you
couple
gonna
past up with
spew?
everything that they have to focus on,
The
but
aim, the communication.
There we go.
No, I mean realistically,
I saw it
it's
coming.
the foundation. That's the biggest thing. Whenever you're on a new
I can't believe it. Wait, dude. These guys are fucking taping up our water bottles at events, and there's just a Dunkin' Donuts bottle on this fucking table. Are we serious? Are we serious right now? I'll have a water bottle and I got fucking duct tape on that shit. Do you have Snickers, double peanut butter, extra cream in the US? Man, you think I fucking know this off the top of my head? I mean, we probably do. Wait, what the fuck is this? A protein bar? Oh, wait, no. I don't fuck. Probably.
Sure, I'm sure they're gonna win many more games, and they still have a game to play tomorrow.
I know who you're rooting
We're no.
Am I not a
I am
Snickers
not
enjoyer?
biased at
Dude,
all. You know, people are like, oh, EU, Ginny's not gonna be biased. for
I
the
can't
game.
tell you the last time I had a
Sports
fucking
over
You know,
Snickers.
either ways,
Yeah,
we
European
have
player.
M80, right? And they're gonna be going up against Envy, and this is a game that you
Yes.
were really looking forward to.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's the best testing ground for both teams. Obviously, we want to see M80 finally be the dominant team that we always talk about every time they make a roster change. Oh, it's the best team that it's going to be. Oh, it's the best team they're going to be. Now they finally have a competent, very good IGL. They have a great coach behind them. If things don't work out for them this time, what are we going to say after the
But
next
you're
roster
chalky,
change?
like
Is it
fucking, like candy bar? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know, man. I mean, dude, Reese's, bro. Reese's is fucking sick. Love me a Reese's. Kit Kat, top tier. Whoa! Everybody shut the fuck up. Head crusher! That's it. I don't fucking care. Fabio's still made a coach, right? Yes. Yes. Kit Kat hazelnut. No, man. Here's the thing, dude. All this bullshit, all these fucking chocolate bars trying to get fancy and throw fucking like saffron and shit in it and fucking throw all this random bullshit in. No, man, just fucking OG, man. These companies have been around for like a million years. Just give me the OG shit. Wait, whose was this? Mentalist? Peanut M&Ms? Okay, well that's pretty OG. That's like fucking like the 90s type shit. Peanut M&Ms S tier. Honestly, the peanut M&Ms are the only way I would ever like buy M&Ms. Need some real Dubai chocolate. What the fuck is up with Dubai chocolate? What is up with that? Why is it such a, like a fucking fade? Like a fad? Is it fad? Is it a fad? What? Whoa!
Like to have your 5 favorite Siege pros all on one team?
Why do you do that?
Well, I sure haven't. That's why this year I've created the Rainbow Six North America Fantasy League. Here's how it works. I've challenged 6 of my fellow broadcasters to assemble a unique roster of 5 players who will passively earn them fantasy points according to
It's like
these
pistachio and kunafa. Well, I don't know what kunafa is.
rounds, and after 4 weeks of groups, one member of talent will be crowned the inaugural fantasy champion. Intero had the first overall pick and predicted
But pistachio is kind of sick. I love pistachio. Pistachio ice cream, S tier.
having the single best KD in Stage 1 last year and a top 3 KD in his new team, the Shopify Rebellion. Intero followed up that pick with veteran players Kansan and Gaveni before
I don't know, it's
falling
like
back
plants
to
and
his roots
chocolate.
drafting the
Yuck.
2 Canadians in our league, Spirits and Canadian himself. Janiro got the second
Wait,
pick in the
Intero
draft
put
and
fucking
selected
Troy in
the
his
Manchester
fantasy
United
league?
MVP Gunnar to
Listen, bro. Troy's a fucking beast, but I don't know if I'm throwing my fantasy league. His impact is not on the fucking scoreboard.
You said it, man.
Ooh, you know what's fucking sick?
Nobody fucks with
Fucking
Jesus.
what's that
49
fucking
months. Wow.
what's that
love
shit?
You, Beaulo.
What's that shit? The fucking the delights, the fucking cubes, turkey delights, Turkish delights, them bitches. Wait, that's kind of cool actually. Hold up. This is kind of sick. Y'all ever see this? Is this like a thing? Those things are fucking sick. What is that? Sean with the 49. Love you, boy. Much love with the 49, dog. Never had a Turkish delight. I had one in Turkey at the airport though, so I had some bum ass one. Actually, my brother got some imported, and I had tried some of them. They're pretty good. Actually, I wouldn't. They're not S tier, but they're pretty good.
scraps after everybody else picked and get a little bit more resourceful when he was building his team.
Eat baklava? Love baklava. That's S tier.
Including hot and cold faults and his
Baklava is S tier. Honestly, baklava. Dude, that you can classify it as a pastry, right? Baklava is probably like the best pastry, I would say. Oh, hair transplant? No, I was gonna go to EWC, you fucking scumbag. H, say something nice for once. Say something nice for once, huh? Is it gonna kill you to say something nice?
Day 3 to see how these rosters compare and check if anyone.
If you
was
like
shaking things up
baklava,
by
you like
swapping out
kunafa.
any of
Oh
their
yeah?
players.
Well, I still fucking hate you. Show me Spoit. Wait, Spoit's not playing the next ones. Let's play some ranked. Haha, just kidding. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's sick. That's actually sick. Hold on, I gotta pull the screen up just in case. Wait, I'm also gonna get DMCA'd. See, I don't. I mean, I think we should get a POV one, Dapper. Like, this is cool, but I think it loses its element. It just looks a little funky. It is. It did get a nice laugh out of me, but it's like I know what I'm trying to we're trying to get at here.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Until the prime. Is a thumbnail? Yes. Just see you like pistachios? Wait, what are we talking about? I like pistachios. Can Snake beat M80? I think they can, but I don't think they will. 7-3 M80. Today's video is 2 out of 10, just like Ange. That's actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of crazy. This is 2 out of 10.
You said it, man. Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Welcome back to the NAL. I hope that first game was a good warm-up to your palette for some more Siege X, as we have M80 going up against Envy. Envy here is looking to prove that they can hang with the top dogs, but M80 is looking to prove that the roster that they have this time around is actually going to beat the curse, and they are going to deliver. I'm Ginny, as a reminder, once again joined with Foxay and Lax. Let's honestly start off with M80. Another import.
Whoa, why is the Duncan still there?
You guys really love us EUP.
Production. Sorry, guys, I was reading something. Production.
But then the next season, they got figured out. They fell flat on their face. They all dispersed. Boom. Fast forward. Now they're all back together. We saw light at reload. Kino was a big piece for this roster with this 4-man already being established, adding Fabian. So there is a lot of hope. But again, are they finally going to break a curse? And are we going to see consistency across the board, not only regionally, but now also internationally?
I mean, we'd hope so, because now they finally have all the pieces to the puzzle, because we've talked about them needing a very good IGL. Finally, they have Hot and Cold, obviously very proven. He's made a name for himself within the last year of Siege. When it comes to coaches, who better than Fabian to be behind them? So they have all of the brain power that they could possibly need, something that M80 desperately needed, specifically Kino. But now, everybody on the team is able to fully just focus on playing their game, listening to two leaders, and just taking it step by step. Fabian himself, after reload, was specifically saying that...
Damn, I've almost doubled the working hours per week. Ooh, damn, son. Damn, son. That means they went from single scrims every day? Fucking slackers. And then Fabian came in and they're doing doubles.
We're going to hurt. And obviously...
That sucks.
Manchester major run. They want to be able to get back to winning a tournament again. And
Gunners
Gino,
on
I'm sure
now?
he would love
Really?
to have a trophy.
Well, I thought the way they did it was like a fucking like a split, you know, like a defensive guy, fucking offensive guy. No, if I haven't told Fett they were doing 4 maps a day. Oh, that's not even that much then. They go from 3 maps to 4 maps. That's not doubling it. Oh, maybe there's a lot of theory crafting and other bullshit that is fucking.
It'll be a question if they can replicate it here, but all
Snake.
in all, this roster.
Of not finding success, not giving up, but finally making it. And then on
Envy
top of it, now you're
jersey.
being
Envy
represented by
jersey.
Envy. I mean, that's got to be pretty exciting. For your first organization ever coming into the league, you're being represented by Envy. But then to look at the roster
Easy did like
as
6, right? Yeah, we did like 6 fucking every day basically. Plus like an hour-long fucking talk afterwards. The 30-minute-ish warm-up before. Sometimes those hour-long talks turn into fucking like 2 hours, bro.
now and again has that big name of now Envy behind them, but even for the rest, they've all put in the work and effort and deserve their commiserations, deserve their flowers. They deserve to be here. Now it's a matter of the proving grounds. Now into T1, what are you going to do that is going to cement your name and your team's name into the legacy of Siege's history?
I mean, the biggest thing to take away from their run qualifying into Pro League was their discipline and their resilience. I mean, you can even see it in these final moments. These games are going the distance, and they were able to pull it out in the end. Because all of these players, yes, even though some of them don't have much experience in T1, they have some players that are able to give them that satisfaction, that understanding of, if we just play our game, if we don't let it affect our mental, we can pull through. And that's obviously what we saw from them. And that's exactly what they needed.
And their rooms are a lot cleaner. We've seen a lot of the players' backgrounds. Rooms aren't clean. Drawers are open. Closet doors are open. Clothes are on the floor. They are clean and tidy. This is already a great start. So I'm already happy to see just the background and the lifestyles.
Clean place, clean mental, clean gameplay. But JJ is another place to really highlight here because this guy is the literal definition of resilience and hunger to succeed.
Absolutely, because you can see it, the amount of elements that he's been able to play in. I mean, he was making his own periodic table with how many of them he's been in. That was a terrible joke. That being said,
that was really
very resilient and being able to consistently be in that T2 scene, just keeping your head down, being hungry, focusing on the prize.
You see just the background and the lifestyles.
Clean place, clean mental, clean gameplay. But JJ is another place to really highlight here because this guy is the literal definition of resilience and hunger to succeed.
Absolutely, because you can see it, the amount of elements that he's been able to. Players, yes, even though some of them don't have much experience in T1, they have some players that are able to give them that satisfaction, that understanding of, if we just play our game, if we don't let it affect our mental, we can pull through. And that's obviously what we saw from them. And that's exactly what they needed.
And their rooms are a lot cleaner. We've seen a lot of the players' backgrounds. Rooms aren't clean. Drawers are open. Closet doors are open. Clothes are on the floor. They are clean and tidy. This is already a great start. So I'm already happy to see Envy. I don't really want to take what they've
and I feel like this should be a good match. I mean, you've got a team that's coming in with a brand new organization.
Yo, who the fuck
TRC,
muted me,
right?
bro?
Envy has never fielded a team in Rainbow Six before. You've got a whole host of players on it that have been, I don't want to say toiling.
Sorry guys, I was putting $1,000 on Snake's over.
This tier
I had to
2,
fucking
tier 3
wire
of
transfer
Rainbow
it.
Six. They're going to be really hungry to make a splash in their first game.
Yeah, I think so, Parker. And I mean, listen, Laxing didn't want to lean into the
I was also
challenges
messaging
of
Duncan.
Envy, but I sure do.
I was
And
also
this
messaging
happens
Duncan.
to be a fantastic map for the former team of JJ and Co, now known as Envy. 6-game winning streak, of course. All
I put my
2-2
Dunkin'
against
Donuts
opponents,
finder's
but
fee
they
lawsuit
will be comfortable
compensation
Night Haven Lab
on
for an opening
the
game. I do think that's
on the snake
important.
over.
Coming into Night Haven, operator bans you expect to see. Tubrow will be taken out first. It's almost always about the walls when it comes down to Night Haven Labs. So Tubrow Kaid would be the most expected result. Kaid Bandit is also super common, but they're going to leave all electricity up. Instead, take out the Clash, which I guess is taking away.
I was fucking.
M80.
I was doing the shit, bro.
2 hard breachers, both Thermite and Ace. The question
This is JJ and Co, yes.
Dude,
Dude, this music, the fucking volume mixing here sucks ass, Duncan. Not Duncan. Production.
So, some twists and turns for sure. A little bit different than what we were seeing in Rio for the meta, but of course with Clash now being a part of the game as she wasn't in Reload, then that's obviously going to make a big difference.
Yeah, I mean,
Gavin,
to see Clash back in
what do you think Gavin's running?
And the impact that she
The
can
Chaos
have. She was a
or the
reworked
Trank?
operator that came out with CJax. Her absence at Reload in Rio was quite notable and was something that was talked about. I mean, if you follow any of the leaker content online, you would have known what was coming. But I mean, a lot of people that watch this broadcast don't. So it was a complete surprise to them. And, you know, I'm to be controversial here, but I'm pretty firmly anti-leak. I kind of like the buzz of the crowd when things are shown for the first time. I remember when Alibi had been leaked and she was unveiled.
Parker's on the Kareem team.
I believe it was Atlantic City. People lost their minds at the idea of an operator that could effectively clone herself. It's cool to see the audience get real happy with it.
Well, mirror windows will be used to try to keep some of these walls closed. We saw this just on the last map, down in the basement of the bank. It's also a very common strategy.
Who did you say is the most
here,
stacked
of
in a
course,
team?
On Night Haven Labs. That IT wall where they put the mirror window is the most important wall on the entire map.
Envy.
It's critical.
Snake's the
to winning
only
this site. If
standing
attackers don't
TSM
get
member in
that
the
wall
fucking
open,
game
it
right now.
becomes really tough to push this bomb site. So that's why they put the mirror window in. If there's going to be any
Impact that bad boy.
try to open it up, specifically a Maverick, that'll make it more awkward. But Emilio's hopped on the Habana, so shouldn't have too many problems with it, assuming they don't get
Better be ready to
impact
impact.
by Gunner, who of course will have some of those, and he is playing around IT.
Emilio is one of those players making their debut here. For those that have not kept up with professional Rainbow Six in quite a while, you might recognize.
And then you got to hit a twos on the side, bro. You got to hit twos on the side.
Effectively being that old Beast Coast major winning lineup. Of course, they don't have Spirits on the team. He's over on
Wait,
Dark
BB
Zero.
Raptor
It's
door.
Kino subbing
Yeah, it
in
must
for
be
him.
fucking nice.
Subbing, of course, not necessarily being the best word as he's a permanent member, but you know what I mean.
Full bottom floor control now. They still were
He's
working
number
on
one.
that IT
DZ's
wall.
definitely
They
gonna come in
shot
number
off
one
a lot
this
of those Habana
this
pellets.
stage.
So again, tough to make this push work if you can't get control of that. But if they walk up garage, that could do it as well. We do often see these soft breaches down below rival on the buck, a really common strategy to come out from.
You gotta get all the
attacking
TSM
teams.
run down
So
T3 so you can
starting to
qualify
get
for
to
pro.
work on that. I hear
Bro,
more
fucking
Skyros pellets going on too.
dude,
That's
half
gonna be
the
directly
fucking
in
TSM members
garage. So you
fucking
can see this push
they're like real
building as
people now,
IT
bro.
gets more and more
They're gonna be
difficult.
playing
They're
games.
gonna look towards garage, and here as well. They're gonna look towards getting JJ Blast into Aqua. They need a response to this.
Rival was waiting for Kino to potentially get baited out of this position. Kino with the very first kill, and it's Envy on the wrong side of engagement number 1. M80 looking to sink their fangs into these Envy players a little bit off site. They take up space now, close enough to the bomb site, but having some difficulties getting through that wall that they'd opened up just a little bit earlier. They'll do it without the soft destruction of the buck as well. No real tools available at the moment, so they're just going to be going in blind. They've got flashes in back pocket for Emilio and Snake, but JJ Blast gets torn to pieces by Gavin. Twist on the board for Envy.
Snake with the
as well,
2K.
and looked like it would happen for Snake. Twist is taken down by Hot and Cold. An absolute brawl between these teams as they've gone through about 10 seconds of action at this point. Diffuser reads into Snake crouched under the wall, and it's all up to Emilio. Started this series trying to get the wall open, and he'll finish near enough to the bomb site, but picked apart by the 2 remaining players of M80.
One second, guys.
As
I'll be
it's
right
that
back.
team in fluorescent yellow-green to get on the board first.
Welcome to the big leagues, Envy. You can no longer go for every push that you would like to have. You can kind of see in that round, that's not the execute Envy wanted to have. First, they wanted to open up IT, couldn't really get that done. Then they wanted to push over towards Aqua, towards the fish stairs, couldn't have that push either. As soon as Kino got that opening pick on the bottom of those stairs, clearing out Rival, it meant there was a crossfire. So walking in as the Blackbeard was impossible for JJ Blast. They ended up pivoting almost everybody over towards that Raptors. It's a nice late push from Twist down on the Aqua stairs that almost provided that second dimension. It started to open things up and give them some potential. But even in the 2v2, positioning was better for M80. They were going to be favorites to close that out. And you saw that as they easily were able to use those positions to clean up the last couple kills. Good start. Obviously, attack on Night Haven Labs not going to be one of those favored sides, that's for sure. But still, you're seeing some resilience coming out from M80.
5 seconds left before
I don't think anybody anticipated either of these teams to just roll over and die. I mean, I know that expectation setting is an important thing for this broadcast, and we have an opportunity to be a little bit more honest with the skill disparity between these teams. You heard it in the very first match of the day, which was, you know, a very practiced team of Shopify Rebellion going up against a team that had very limited tier 1 experience in that Wordless squad. Envy as an organization is very well known across esports, and they've picked up a promising roster known as JJ & Co. across all of the elements. I loved Fox's line about the, you know, they're creating their own periodic table. But I mean, just because they were able to beat up tier 2 does not necessarily mean they'll succeed at a tier 1 level, and they've honestly put in a great effort in round number 1. You've got some experienced players on the team. Both Snake and Twist were former teammates on an ex-Luminosity roster that competed in September of 2023, so it's been quite a while since they played at a top level. There's experience there, and they can learn from it, but yeah, going up against a juggernaut like M80 to start off the NA League is rough, and I think the expectation should be that M80 doesn't have as much of a fight in this match, Jesse, as they do against other opponents, but we'll see. There's still plenty of rounds to go.
Light roam coming out from M80. Gunner was the only player up top, but he fell off that position as soon as the first logic bomb got played. So they still got some presence up here. Gunner in cafeteria, hot and cold, holding down the vending stairs, but it doesn't look like they really want to engage with this top floor presence. I think they might have, had they not started with some damage onto Diffuser, had they not started up against a Blackbeard and up against a Dokkaebi. I thought Envy did a really good job of opening out those walls quickly, taking that space up above. Kind of forced M80 back, and now they have to play a little bit more passive than they maybe would have wanted to. Expect a flank from Gunner late into the round. That air jab might cause some problems for him, but this should be a 5-on-5 execute in the last probably 45 or 30 seconds as Envy start to take control over towards Cargo, over towards Warehouse, maybe for an Animus drop as well, would kind of be expected based on their positioning.
Well, the damage to Diffuser was done in the first 20 seconds of action, by the way, so it was Envy looking to strike first. They'll do that not just once, but twice. Jesse, Rival, and Snake with Emilio now on the board. All 3 players from Envy have been getting on the board. Diffuser goes down. Gunner dies. Gavin, the only one for M80 to draw blood, and now he'll go up against the Blackbeard of Rival, who finds kill number 2 in this round. Envy looking far more practiced. They bamboozle this M80 team and run roughshod over them to pick up their first round, and well, there will be no cakewalk, at least not yet. 1-1 the scoreline.
Yeah, I really like that Envy didn't stall out there. You know, they took that top floor control really quickly, again, thanks to their Dokkaebi, thanks to their Blackbeard, and then they pushed it about 45 seconds. That meant that those flanking players that were coming up, most notably Gunner, was a little bit late to the party. His whole team ended up dead by the time he went for his move, and you got to give credit to Snake as well. Beaulo's former teammate, Snake.TSM, making a big return to the North American League for Envy, already a 3-1 stat line.
Snake is a player that really had so much potential, but I think just came in on the tail end of that old TSM roster. That was, of course, the World Championship winning team that made some roster moves, bringing in, was it Gasher and Snake onto the team? And then that team wasn't around for that much longer. They ended up blowing up. TSM as an organization then went through a dramatic scaling back of rosters, and there were some organizational problems with TSM, and they as an organization are significantly smaller than they used to be, though they are still fielding teams in a variety of esports. Rainbow Six is not one of them. Snake was a player who honestly had tons of potential, and I could have seen him playing on a top 4 team quite reliably, but his career was cut a bit short by circumstances completely outside of his control. He toiled in T2 for quite a while, even,
You said it, man.
if I remember correctly, took a break from
Nobody
the game, so it's good to
fucks
see
with
him
Jesus.
back. His teammate, JJ Blast, is the first one to die in round number 3. These teams have been trading opening picks. Envy had drawn first blood
I'm
and then
fucking
second
back.
blood and then third blood in the previous round. This time it's an isolated first
You're
pick that gives
talking for you while
M80
you are
advantage.
away.
I'm
Nice.
gonna remember
Love
who
that.
he's up against here. These are the rookies
He
of
gives
the
it the
year.
prime.
You can't,
Damn,
you
not the
can't
death
play
shot.
passive
Sorry,
against
that
these
helped with
guys.
baby,
You can't play
and then I
scared.
got some
Said it,
fucking
man.
cereal.
Walks it for the
Nobody
1v1, will
fucks
take
with
it,
the
and he's
Jesus.
looking for more. All alone over towards cafeteria.
Love you, Beaulo.
He's got Gaveni on the top floor, but pretty far away. There's really nobody too close. Kino vending stairs probably the closest to help him out if he gets into
Do
trouble.
they not know?
Got a bit of a crossfire going, but he is very vulnerable.
Bro,
right now.
what?
Gunner tucked into this position. M80 will find a second target this time.
Do you guys?
Drive-
This is why you don't run lasers. This guy, Gunner, no laser, can hold a fucking sick angle.
What do you think they're thinking right now?
Well, Gunner has heard him. I don't believe Twist has any idea where Gunner is. Twist is clueless, Parker.
Don't say that about Twist. I like Twist. Don't be so insulting, Gunner.
What's
finally
cereal?
waits him
Cinnamon Toast
out.
Crunch.
Finishes him off, and I would have loved to have seen the reaction on Twist's face. Emilio and Snake are the last two standing. Not a single scratch has been done against this
We
M80
like
team.
never.
Hot and Cold has
Damn.
lost some HP,
We like
but I
never
to
have
imagine
cereal in the
it's
house.
more
We got this for my
environmental might have
24
been
hours, so I
an
could just like
impact.
get
I
some
don't think
quick
that was a
sugar.
direct
But
gunfight.
forget how
Somebody
fucking
from M80
addictive
will
this shit
bleed,
is,
and
bro.
it's Gunner who was in that position playing to die earlier. Final minute now, and it's M80 doubling up on Envy.
Shouldn't be winnable at this point. M80 are playing the smart. They use their crossfires. They catch Emilio off guard. No information for MB. Snake alone in the 1v4. Doesn't get anything. M80 way cleaner than round number 2. You saw how they answered back again. I think it comes down to the confidence from Gunner. No longer are we giving up that space to Envy. Are we falling back and letting them have that for free? No, we're going to fight them for it. And when it's Gunner fighting for it, he tends to have good results. You go back to the
So in the
reload
US is just
tournaments,
sugar?
Gunner had
I mean, there's good
highest
cereals,
entry
but yeah, this is
participation
fucking
on defense
sugar.
at 41% out of anyone at the tournament, and had a 62% win rate on opening gunfights on the defense when he was playing in that roam position. So it's a position he loves to play on M80. It's something he's really good at, and of course, and Envy are now finding that out in the worst way possible.
Gunner in those rat angles and those rat positions does so well. And I mean, Gunner really is a feast or famine player. He has been through most of his career. The problem with Gunner is that he is a big personality. So when he is a famine player, he tends to be on the receiving end of some poor fan
Magic Spoon
behavior,
sponsorship won.
let's put it that way, on social media.
Hey, if they want to cook, I think I tried one or
remember
two of their
one the realest things
things
that he said,
before, and
Jesse, was all the way back in
that was a while
Manchester
ago. Let's
when
just
they
say
won, and he was
maybe,
MVP.
hopefully, the
On
recipe's a little
stage, he said,
different.
I've never been cheered before. So it's nice to finally have that happen. And I mean, you're a professional. You play at this level not to be liked, not to be a huge icon. You play at this level for the most part because you want to win. Competitive drive is what guides most of these players. But you're kidding yourself if you say you don't want to be liked. It takes somebody like
Use your
Fabi,
code, let's
who's the
fucking
coach
go.
of M80, to openly embrace being a villain. But most of these people that are playing are like normal humans, Jesse, who don't want to be openly hated. So it weighs on you.
Absolutely, and I mean, that mental aspect is something that players often talk about. Look at that trick, hot and cold. With the Electric Claw, will clear out 8x Kairos.
That was a
from
blessed
JJ
trick.
Blast.
He didn't
I was
mean to do
about
that.
to praise the Mira Band from Envy because I thought it was very effective last time they came to this top floor. But it seems like the Mira Band is...
When we started, we serviced most of our vehicles out of
The fuck is this?
with a diesel tank in the back of it. Our needs grew, so we had more pickups and more pickups. Finally got to the point that
Wait,
we
it's actually kind of a
just
sick
could not
fucking
keep up.
ad.
And as our business needs grew, we
Is this a truck
outgrew
commer- oh,
the
it's
ability
construction.
to service and fuel our equipment. My son and I went to Con Expo with the intentions of finding some type of solution for our fueling problems.
Damn, that's a
And the
working
truck
man
that
right
we
there.
found to be the best was Sage Oil Vac. And when it showed up, it was every bit as good as we'd hoped it would be.
I don't know what I just
JJ's
watched, but
role
I
really
fucking
should not be
like
having
that
him
shit.
in
Hell yeah, brother.
harm's
Hell
way.
yeah,
In a
brother.
map like labs, there's a lot of hard destruction that you need to do. And
Hell
because
yeah,
of
but your
that,
hands
you're
look
gonna find
fucking
yourself in
shocked,
particularly
bro. I
vulnerable
think you got
and
hella
exposed
calluses,
spots. JJ
brother.
learned that the hard way in the previous round. It history repeats itself with 3 minutes.
Ain't got no
3
sissy hands.
minutes later. So you don't want Maverick to be your main hard breach. And for those that remember when Maverick was introduced,
YouTube Premium is
a lot of people
crazy.
consider him to
I'm on my
be a
second
neutral
YouTube.
hard breacher, more of a
If I
supplementary
it's a very apparent.
job for
Yeah,
him.
I'm on the second
Much
channel.
more
I have it for the
difficult at
main
this point.
one.
Now it's Rival getting softened up down below. Emilio taking damage too, and it's Twist in the ground. Envy across the board suffering.
Like Juice
right
with
now.
the 16. Thank you, dude.
Another rat spot for Gunner. He makes
Someone just
his
gifted
window with the
sub
impact grenade,
on
and
R6
he'll get away
Twitch.
with this
Oh shit, I'm on
reinforcement
fucking.
too. Understands they're in a 5v3.
I'm on the fucking
they're in a
YouTube,
power
bro.
position. They don't need to get
Yo,
aggressive.
thanks,
They can
fucking
just
guy.
play off
Thanks,
the
guy, for the
block,
sub.
especially against a young team like Envy. Again, all these guys coming in from tier 2. You can count on them to stall out. Nice pick on
Oh
Diffuser
yeah,
to start things,
this
though.
fucking.
45
See, here's
seconds
another
and
thing, bro.
no
Cinnamon Toast
hard
Crunch
to speak of
is
other
by
than
itself the
Smash
best
Still a
cereal.
really tough push.
Plus,
Yeah, I don't have much hope
Plus.
for Envy at this current point in time. I mean, a 4v3
The milk
favoring
fucking
M80
banging.
does not mean M80 is guaranteed the win here, but you look at this Envy team
there's no
right
delay
now,
in
they're
ads. No,
held
bro.
at bay. They don't have a ton of utility.
YouTube
They've only got a couple flashes in their
R6
pocket.
Sports Viewing is the best.
Rival gets one despite
And no,
being
I'm not
obscure. He
off
knew there
my
was a player
main.
playing on Rafters.
I literally
He
just have to
fires away.
fucking
He
be
wins
logged
that
into this
engagement. Now
to
it's
change
Snake
my
the next one
stream
up.
settings.
Rival taken care of by Gunner, and it goes back onto Snake, who'll toy around the corner. Kino firing
Snake
a bit
clutch.
too early. And Snake goes for the anticipatory fire towards the bomb site. 2 more targets for him to find on M80. One of them is Gunner. Hot and Cold needs to play keep away for the final 3 seconds. And
Damn.
he goes down the aqua stairs like a fish. He swims away and away from the prey from the predator.
Parker, shut the fuck up,
Might
bro.
have been prey, but he lived
Shut
a
the
little
fuck
bit
up,
longer
Parker.
than
That
you'd
shit was
expect
lame as hell.
in the deep blue sea. M80
He's
wins
still
the
going.
round based on the clock.
said it,
in what
man.
could have been a thrilling 1v1.
Tom
but
Mosquito, I think the prime.
to give to Snake.
Yeah, really nice try, Snake. There, obviously.
Not even
Second
talking. Sorry,
attempt
sorry.
At a clutch situation, but
Too many Parkers
a
in
little
this
bit more
world.
realistic this
We need to
time,
have a
so we'll call
Parker,
timeout
a
after
Parker
that fail.
cleanse. I'm starting with you, Dapper. Actually, I'll start with you once you onboard the future editor after the Parkers are wiped from this earth.
Electrical have IT. They got IT. They got into electrical somewhat, but no
Ooh.
hard.
Wait. Nordstrom. These are Nordstrom candles. Nordstrom candle. Nordstrom candle. Okupa electric portable hand warmer. Owatsu sleep machine. That is Aleve. These are the grandma cookies. And then this is a foot roller. I just broke down Emilio's setup.
Long talked about
Nobody
from
fucks with
a
the
tier
Jesus.
2 community here, Jesse. While
Sup?
we have some time waiting for this to go on, is there anything in particular about these 5 players on the side of Envy, no longer known as JJ and Co., you think should be brought to the attention of the audience? Because I think it's fair to say most of the
To be fair, your
people
name is
who
probably
watch
more common
our
than Parker.
Tier 1 show
I'm not talking about. I'm
do
not talking about
necessarily watch
common.
Element, do not watch anything along
It's a
those
Google
lines.
Home note. Yeah, I
They
just
were down
bullshitted that
from
one.
this pro play
Could be a
at the
Google
top.
Home. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just has to come down to how young this team is.
I
and
just
how
knew everything
hungry
except for
they
that.
all are. With the one exception of Twist, every single player on Envy is
I don't want to. I didn't want it to
20,
fuck up
or
my vibe
younger,
though.
With Rival being the youngest on this team at just 20 years old. You know, a lot
Uh,
of them
what was
have
I
been
saying?
grinding in tier 2 for a very long time. We've talked about how Twist and Snake.
Oh,
have
yeah.
had their,
Now I get the Parkers out of here.
flirts with tier 1, but for the most part, these are
Want too many
really
candles?
young
Fire
guys
hazard?
who are still going to be coming
Yeah.
into their own game. They're still going to be learning. In a great
Bro,
interview
what?
done with Caliber Jacob, JJ Blast talked
Following
about how
since
through
2 minutes
all of
ago
Element 1,
says
2, 3,
that.
and 4, he didn't win a single playoff game. He struggled
What the hell?
so much in those big important games. Then once they got to the Challenger Series to qualify to the North America League, he had to win 5 straight playoff games in a row. He did that and said that the lesson
No!
never give
Oh, wait.
up. Gonna need to dig into that deeply here, down 3-1 against Envy.
Why are we doing that?
Already had one player drop 0 kills.
I didn't even say that's blocked.
heading
Well,
into
he
this
could say
second
because
match of the
it
day,
is
and that was
blocked. It just got
Canadian
auto
on
because
his
of
roll
it.
Again, it's not terrible that he went completely killless.
You think
Seems to be
JJ's
the
gonna get a kill
basics
here?
Of these teams, the leaders of these teams, who because of their roles struggle to get kills, and I mean that's pretty part and parcel with Rainbow Six. JJ Blast.
I
is not
cannot believe
playing
you're
a
saying
traditional
this, Ainge.
support operator at this point in time, and on Twitch, his main focus will be to drone things.
Bro,
out
you
and
guys
do
should
some
see what
serious
Ainge is
damage.
typing in the chat right now.
DMR once
Holy
he's picked away
shit.
at some of the gadgets. That drone is not long for this Earth. And that
Willie
seems to
think that
be it for
too.
his utility. I don't know what much was gained there, but Envy might be struggling with
Oh
information.
my
at
god.
this
I
current
cannot believe you would even
of the
think of
round
that.
underway.
Yeah, and again, with that Valkyrie being picked up by Houghton too, most of that information will be favoring M80. Already a man disadvantage. Valk is one of their favorite operators for this bomb site. They brought Valkyrie every time they played this site back at Reload. Previously it was Gunner who was piloting the operator, but now it'll be Hot and Cold. He does get tracked by Deimos, so that might give them an opportunity to take out the Valkyrie, but as you mentioned in the previous game, her
What's going on
hands
here?
do persist.
Is this a control?
Through the floorboards. Looks like Rival is just going to miss out on that opportunity.
JJ, no!
And it's another one to
Damn
fall
it.
for
Damn it.
JJ
Commissioner
Blast still searching
Dapper.
for that kill,
Add
and will have to
control.
command his team for this final minute
Maintain
now from
peace.
the grave. Rival
Stabilize the
word
emotions.
before, and
Commissioner
walked for the
Dapper,
kill.
can you hear
Snake
me?
find the same
Commissioner Dapper,
successes now.
please save
He
me.
has to walk around rafters into a very precarious spot.
Precarious.
Most teams will leave that
Take a
final
shot every
panel
time Parker
opened
says
up. That's exactly
precarious.
what M80 has done, and it means that you have to tread very carefully.
Ugh.
You're exposed from below, you're exposed from the cross. Nitrocell sails up Gavin with the pick, and then from below it's Diffuser to pick apart Rival in a flawless round for this M80 squad. Frustration starting to creep in on the face of JJ.
Yeah, and I think Envy starting to learn what it means to play in Tier 1 at this point. They have a bit of a history.
That's
of
a lot of
defeating
shots.
the
Oh.
M80 org. They took out
Shut the
M80X
fuck up, bro.
twice in Challenger League before getting signed to Envy, back when they were JJ and Co. Of course, defeating Stompin and his band of Tier 2 players
Jesus,
on
you think you're some
multiple
fucking cool,
occasions.
funny Parker
This
guy,
big
huh?
M80 squad, though, the main team offers
Wait, dude, why are we fucking... Go back, go
a
back.
bit
Where is
more
this?
full occasions.
What's banned here? Just the Breachers. It's Thatch. They don't have a tub on the board. Is this really the optimal way here, guys?
This big M80 being presented, and of course, dominated in the early round too. So that answer's got to come from somewhere at this point. Can't come from the coach.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Final round of this first half, Jesse.
Wait, I forget, was that
M80
control?
has
Or was
really
that a top?
built up quite the nest
Get
egg
you
for
and Dapper
themselves when
VC.
they swap sides. Now, not to be a broken record.
Tertiary.
but most maps, defender favored. Nighthaven Labs is one that has bucked the trend before. There have been live events where it has been the closest to an attacker-sided map of all of the map pool. Now, that was, if memory serves correctly, that was actually Manchester. So it was quite a long time ago, over a year ago, before since Nighthaven has had that distinction. Still, when
JJ,
have new elements
you
being
can't
added
use
to
a
the
breach
game and new
charge on
teams
that
playing,
wall.
we often think the defenders
JJ,
have quite the
you're not
advantage.
allowed to
Just
do
Spraster
that.
takes out Gavin. That's not an advantage for the defenders, but Diffuser swings it right back. It's a quick entry from Envy as they need another one on the board. You cannot allow M80 to go
Ruh-roh.
up 5-1. Gunner inside
Boom!
of IT.
Wait.
He finds one, a Nitro Cell
Holy
goes out.
balls.
Rival and JJ both survive.
He's down.
As he tries to get away, it's Snake to punish him, and numbers go back to even. All this action occurring in the first minute of the round.
Wait, JJ with 2 kills.
JJ finds not one but 2, Jesse, and suddenly it's all on the shoulders of Kino. Playing by himself. Shield on the board. Utility still in hands for Envy.
You're really gonna go
as
fucking...
well, and
Oh.
all of this
Why
occurring
did I,
on that
why did I
top
think it was
floor. Well,
control
guess what?
again?
Might have been confused as to where this bomb site was. There goes the blitz in. Kino will spray some bullets out, but it's a 3-piece from JJ as he escapes the first half. Not killless.
Whoa.
3 very high
A
impact
3K
kills.
from JJ.
Bring his tally up, and a second round will be had for his team of Envy.
And there's that never give up spirit we were just talking about from JJ Blast. Big round from him as they just went guns blazing up against M80 to take that space as fast as they possibly could. Did it mean that they misdroned the guy and Gunner got another rat spot play against him? Yes, but ultimately Gunner couldn't secure more than just 1 kill. If he had gotten away from that situation too, I would have lost my mind, but thankfully punished on his exit. And I really think that's a strong showing from MB, an important round. You've now gotten 2 attacks on Nighthaven Labs, a pretty defender-sided map. You go into this half swap
Defense.
4-2. You can absolutely bring this back to a 6-6. You get in the mental of M80 as well. Not
Defense.
always the strongest team resilience-wise. You can absolutely turn that into a potential 7-5 too. So good spot to be in if you're Envy, at least considering where they were about 5 or 10 minutes ago. They've really started to turn this game around, and I don't think it's too late yet, right? I mean, you never love being down by 2 rounds, but it does feel like they've made this adjustment in time to start pulling things back.
Well, they've also got presumably the better side as well. So it's not even just that they've been able to get more confidence, and as the game goes on, I mean, you've got... I think there's really like 2 viewpoints.
Can somebody hit me with an IEM command real quick? Extra IEM.
Get real bad, right? Number one
is it EM6L or is it E6ML? EM6L.
Let's get better as time goes on because we're figuring out our opponents. We're making adaptations on the fly, and we are now a better team. Or you have some teams.
Thank you.
I say this as a North American fan who sees NA teams go through with this quite frequently.
Servers down? Is the servers down?
Just give up and say, well, we have another match tomorrow. We can handle it then. So it really does depend, Jesse, but I think a team like Envy, with all the history that they have competing in these lower leagues, playing as a unit, I don't think they're going to go quietly into the night.
Does he knows IEMs? Bro.
Expect them to play better irrespective of what side they're on. But now, you're on Night Haven Labs. Presumably, they have the better side as well. I don't think M80 will be able to march away with this. They'll certainly have to work for every round they can get.
Gunner was sniffing out Snake. Couldn't quite find him, though. They've got...
That was Gunner.
Yeah, they've got some other players entering around cafeteria. Looks like their goal here is to
JJ,
go
no! Nobody took any damage, though. Oh, wait.
JJ disconnects.
I don't think it's valid. I don't think there's a rehost.
Helping out Snake. They find
no rehost.
Of hot and cold. You lose one IGL for the other. If you're Envy, I think you're happy with that trade, although
Envy,
not having your IGL on the server.
You are not happy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty brutal time for something to happen. I know there's been a host of issues with the internet today. I said this earlier on. The internet basically broke for most of this morning.
The internet.
I don't know if that's exactly what...
Oh, wait, is that what happened to Twitch? Wait, is he actually... He's actually being real. The internet has crashed.
While we are in the match, then we'll likely need a rehost or at least a lobby pause.
Has Clash played it all this season? Yeah, these guys haven't been running it, though.
Leadership is incredibly important, and it's really hard to
surprisingly, even especially with Kino. Especially with a shield crutch as Kino.
Guys who know their way around a map.
Yeah.
You can rely on people like Snake and Twist who have, in the past, had a say in the way that their teams functioned. You've also taken care of the shield, which might be the single biggest problem that you would have
Discord
to face.
is infinitely loading.
M80
Mine too.
will not have
Mine's chill as fuck.
Tool in their pocket, and their IGL as well will be sitting on the
mine chill as fuck, dog.
Positioning from Twist. He is looking for a pick, but he doesn't find
I don't know
it.
about Siege, though.
Positioning from Envy right now. They realize the push is coming cafeteria. It's going to want to finish here.
Let's go. Servers down. You hyped? You hyped for that shit, dog?
Looking for this execute. Now, M80 didn't bite. They played this pretty passive. They know they've got time to work with, so Envy will take a bit more of a passive stance now, but they're absolutely in a position to strike. This is still
Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts? Krispy Kreme. Dumbass fucking question. That's actually the dumbest fucking shit you've ever said in my chat.
This is pretty much the only shield they can run an attack. Outside of course, the
use rapid trigger? Yeah. I don't use snap tap, I use rapid trigger.
And now some damage from Kino being done.
Ooh, Sparky.
Falls, Snake folds as well, and it's Twist who got the kill earlier to now get them all, but he's under fire from multiple directions, and Diffuser will ensure he has no impact whatsoever on M80's plant that is in the process of going down.
Messerine the throne.
If it was successful or not, but all told, a really great round by M80. I don't know if you saw on the floor behind Kino's chair, there was a sign that said, "Fabian is my daddy." That is a horrifying thing to read, and I cannot believe I just got paid to say those words. So JJ Blast appears to have settled some of these connection issues and is now trying to rejoin the lobby as we have a tech pause. But yeah, not just frustration with his own play through those first couple rounds.
Wait, Dapper, why do you want Kino to chill out?
With the team play too, as M80 now sits just 6 minutes away, if they're successful in those next 2 rounds, of winning this series.
Tough break, of course, for JJ and all of Envy. You mentioned Fabi, and he put out a tweet a couple hours ago, right before this match. He said, "We're playing some proper plumbers and burger flippers at Envy. Time to welcome them to the big leagues." And then he added at the end, "If we lose, none of it will
hydration,
be my fault,
homie.
and I'll blame it all on Gunner," which I think is a responsible thing to be doing as a coach, and I think that is valid if they end up losing this game. But So far, Fabian's assessment of
Wait, you
Envy
stuck with
is
that?
seeming to reign true, at least in terms of how this scoreline.
You stuck
has
with that,
gone.
dog?
Last round, honestly, I liked the start of it. They had a great opportunity getting that pick onto the blitz, and then of course, I liked how they were posted up around EXO. They were playing aggressive, but by the time they fell off, it kind of opened up the door. They weren't as sure about what M80 were
Snake
going to
doesn't
do.
use a pro sleeve. Does he wear a sleeve? I don't think he wears a sleeve.
Fucks with the Jesus.
Yeah, he doesn't.
As deep as it
Okay.
gets for this M80
I'm not gonna
solid
make
stuff in
him
that previous
use a
round.
sleeve.
Now, a reminder for people who
said
are
it,
unsure
oh
of the way
shit.
Fucks with the
both
Jesus.
tactical time.
I don't think that's your one.
Function.
Vil, think that's 7.
Tech pause is one where teams are not allowed to speak to each other. Now,
Let's look at some of Kino's wall art. He got fucking iPods and shit in there. He's got his name. He's got a Red Bull on that fucking shelf. He's got Razor Viper. Is that a V2? Wait, no way this guy uses a fucking has ever touched a Viper. Final mouse. Cars, keyboards, sign, thing. Zowie with the strats. Strats. I see strats. He's got the strats on the thing. $2,000 earbuds, by the way, custom molded to his ear. Mickey Mouse fucking trophy.
pause is one
Lamborghini fucking gamer chair.
where teams are not. I have to put quarters into my computer to turn it on. Kind of like
Zoom in
an
and
old
leak it?
jukebox.
Can, bro. That's just fucking
see.
whitewashed as fuck.
That's just to start the thing up. That's not to play the actual game itself.
Oh, Snake got a cat?
Right.
Got
The
a little
actual
scratching
game, they
post.
don't
You guys
charge
can
you
see it.
anything to play.
I'm not going to show you it.
Right.
Of course.
Look
I think the scoreline.
at the
doesn't
sign.
really
I saw the
show
sign.
that some of these rounds have been a better look for Envy.
I saw it.
A 5-2 scoreline. If it continues at this pace, Envy will pick up one more round. M80 will pick up 2. The final scoreline would be 7-3, just based on how it's playing. Did you try to stop me there?
I did not, Parker. I believe that was our producer in your ear, letting us know that we have a short break coming up.
Short break.
I think we'll go into that really quickly, and then as soon as this tech problem gets figured
Short
out, we'll
break.
come right back with the rest of this game.
Short and fat break, just like Plum. Just
said
like
it, man.
Plum.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Five-minute break, Plum. Can you believe this? All right, Plum. You're not. This is not a very ergonomic way of sitting, but I'm gonna show you. Look, we're going down, Plum. We're gonna go down. I hope I don't hurt your hips. I hope I don't hurt you. Ah, ah, ah. 10 kilograms. What the fuck is a kilogram? What the fuck is a kilogram? About 18 kilograms. Imagine using anything besides King George's. I mean... Come on, man. Dog weighs 40 pounds? Yeah, she's a fucking unit. She's a fucking unit. This is gonna be a long break, guys. This break gonna be long as hell. Does Beaulo play Pro League? Yep. Yep. Pro League Beaulo. No. No, I don't. Wait, so you're telling me servers are down and there's a fucking rehost on Pro League. So we're cooked, guys. We're cooked. It's done. Dunzo. There ain't no Pro League today. Ain't no motherfucking Pro League. Number one best thing you get at Krispy Kreme? The OG glazed. Or, dude, they had this thing. I haven't had Krispy Kreme in years, and I had it like, I had a gift card and I used it up like fucking maybe like 3 months ago or something. There's like some fucking cinnamon roll shit, bro. Dude, I think, what did I say last time? I think I talked about this on stream before, and it was like, dude, you could take that cinnamon roll fucking donut, take it outside, give it to the fucking homeless man behind the dumpster, have him fucking shit on it, and I'd still probably fucking contemplate eating it. That shit was fucking gas, bro. I think something's gonna do with G, to be honest. I talked about it a little bit before. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared for him because he's in like a broken system. He's joining a broken system that's kind of just throwing anything at the wall. But he's around a bunch of seasoned vets, so I really don't know. I really don't know. No Pro League because servers are down? Well, typically, if the servers are down, it's kind of fucky-wucky on the goddamn production, so we don't know. Just saying, guys, if I was on production, I'd make sure the servers were up. Yeah, what? Yo, is somebody DDoSing the fucking internet, bro? Is Cloudflare down again or some shit? Soon. We went from a countdown to soon. Here's what we do, guys. Here, I'm gonna cook here. I'm gonna cook. Don't even fucking contemplate fucking leaving. I gotta cook here. Servers are down, but we're gonna keep trucking along. We're gonna do this shit again. We're gonna do the old classic. Ye old classic. Guess what isn't down?